What's up, guys? Hopefully we can get some good bit of people here for this like late night stream. Okay. Oh dang. All right, so yeah, what's up, Blair and Northern? How you guys doing? Oh dang. What am I playing? I have the stream set for Fortnite, but I could play anything. Like, I could play a lot of different things. Sorry it took me a minute to start the stream up. I I was taking the garbage out. The garbage. But thank you for subbing. What's up, Drunken? How you doing, cool guy? Mr. Drunken. Oh, dang. Alright, so I don't know. Maybe it's too late for me to play Fortnite. I don't need to play it. I'm probably going to play really bad anyways. You like the wallpaper, Northern? Yeah. I'm just too lazy to change it, but yeah, I played Friday the 13th a bunch. Dobby! How you guys doing? You having a good night here, cool guy Darby? Some solid wallpaper. So let me find something here real quick. Drunken Crow. Haha, Drunken. I'm glad it's not for racist reasons this time. That's awesome. Alright, hold on. I'm going to make a tip goal of $100 tonight. I don't know if it's possible to do such a thing. Okay. So I set a $100 goal. Yeah, Blair, you're fine. But there's definitely lots of people in the Shab fam that are big supporters and stuff. In fact, I saw Billy Boy Blue. Hey, let me see. Billy Boy Blue is a big supporter, and he says I'm cute when he tips me, so that like even adds to it, you know. So yeah, hold on 1 second. Everyone hit the like button. Every 10 likes, I'm gonna take a dab. Let me share this stream on Discord, I guess, real quick. Okay. Okay. Gene, I'm streaming. I'm hoping that we can get a little bit more funds for the Seattle trip, babe. Gene, did you miss me? Say you missed me, babe. Yeah, I'm streaming, Gene. Is that cool that I'm streaming, Gene? He said he's a streamer boy. She said, see you later, boy. Dang. Shut up, Red Eye. Everyone hit the like button for me. Yeah, I'm streaming, Gene. Did you miss me, babe? I bet Gene missed me. So cute how you missed me so much, Gene. I don't know. I'll try a game or so of some Fortnite. You're lying, Blair. Shabisky's a streamer, boy. Oh, dang. Gene, did you miss me, baby? You guys know that Gene's my husband? Yeah? We're getting married. Heck yeah, Blair. Shabisky's a lemur, boy. Gene's my husband. We have anal sex. He says it's unhygienic.
Oh, hello, Bess. Oh, hello, Bess.
Dude, thank you so much, Billy Boy Blue. Billy Boy Blue. To you, cheers. Gene, everybody that tips this stream, you have to match their tips. Because you love me. You're in the Shab chat. How did you get there? Let's get her done, Billy. Get her done. Get her done, Billy. Gene's a lemur boy. He said, lemur boy. Lemur boy. Hit the like button, guys. Here's your tip. Whoa, Denny. Holy crap. Look at my chick. She's all high on pills or something. Look at her. Get her done. Okay, so. Yeah, are you glad that lemur boy... Let's looking up real quick something. Okay, so my two, but yeah, heck yeah, I'm a lemur boy. I'll tip 20 for every one person who tips until we reach the goal. Each person gets 120 match. Oh dang, you heard it, guys. So tip every individual that tips until we have the goal accomplished. Gene's gonna tip $20 on top of that. So come on, guys, tip right now. Come on, come on. Again, not for every single tip, but for every individual that tips, he's gonna tip $20. You can tip any amount. We can do this. I'm gonna bring you into voice chat after 10 minutes, Gene. Oh, it just hit 10 minutes. That went by really quick. Okay. Shabisky's a lemur boy. He said, see you, lemur boy. I'll tip 100 if you walk to Washington. Oh, shut up, drunken.
So, Shab, what happens if we reach the goal?
I'm going to lick my hand.
You didn't want to do a movie hangout because I noticed it was 3:40 a.m. where I am. So I'm probably not going to go.
Let's go, Gene.
Billy Boy Blue coming through with a $5 tip. Let's go, Gene. Thank you, Billy Boy Blue. And maybe we could. I don't know. What? I don't know how much longer I can go on with this stream. I'm surprised you're 3 hours ahead of me, right?
Yep.
Look at you. You're being a late night genie. Late night genie. Alright, so.
Let's go, Gene.
Yeah, that was it coming through again. But yeah, I'll tip 1,000 if Gene gives you a piggyback ride to Washington. Shut up, Drunken. If you can, Drunken, you should be a boss and drop. Oh.
Fill the goal because Shab's poor.
Thank you, Jane.
Fill the goal because Shab's poor.
Yes, help me fill the goal, guys, for the what?
Why aren't you asleep, Northern Large? Why are you up so late?
'Cause he loves me.
It's a work night. Yeah, Shab's more important.
Drunken, at least tip a couple bucks to get Gene to tip. At least throw whatever you can, and Gene will tip 20 on top of it. Help me with the goal, big balls.
Dude, is this Blair person that other Blair?
What? Are you gonna confuse with Blaze?
Or is that what? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
never
her
mind.
name was Blaze. Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's been a while. Well, he was getting mixed up with a chick that was around here that her
Kind of
real
unhinged.
her real name was probably not Blaze, but her name that she went with on the internet was Blaze, and so he was thinking for a moment that you were that person, but now he's just getting Blair and Blaze. Timmy coming through with a
Here's
one.
my life savings.
With a $1 tip says, "Here's my life savings." Damn, Timmy, you don't have much going on with your life savings, but shit. Should I feel good or?
Shab, a third of Americans can't afford a $400 emergency, and you're trying to get all these people to give you
Here's
a
my
bunch of
life
tips.
It
savings.
was an accident.
Trying to get them to drain their income.
So
Most people don't have a disposable income, Shab.
prove it. I could throw my income away. What was I gonna say? So yeah, thank you, Timmy. Timmy coming through with a $1 tip. Come on, everybody! For every person, every individual that tips any amount, Gene will tip $20. So if you tip, say, $5, you'll be basically tipping $25. Gene will come through with another 20. Do it, guys. Help me with the goal. I wish I could turn back time. I wish I could turn back time. Play Fortnite with me, Gene.
Nah, I don't like Fortnite.
What do you guys want to see if Shab reaches the goal?
Whoa.
It's not stimulating enough.
Gene coming through with a $20 tip. What do you guys want to see if Shab reaches the goal? They want to see me lick my hand like I said I would.
Like a salt lick.
It's hot stuff. Yeah, my hand is a salt lick.
Does Jack like licking your hand and your skin? Little sandpaper tongue.
He doesn't lick me like that much, even though people act like take that weird or whatever. Like, he doesn't really do that kind of thing too often, every now and then, but you could tell he's always happy to see me and stuff. So I'm like I don't get people that watch me on the streams with him and they think that like, hey, Drunken Crow coming through with a
Gene gets
20.
kicked out of zoos for reasons. What do you guys want to see if Shab reaches the goal?
Dude, thank you, Drunken. Drunken coming through with a $20 tip. Thank you, Drunken. Yes, he gets kicked out of them for reasons. We can't say specifically. What was I gonna say, though? Hold on, let me try to get a gun here.
Gene gets kicked out of zoos for reasons. Here's the goal.
Thank you, Gene. Gene's being such a sweetie pie.
You suck.
Yeah, I suck big fat cockaroni.
What did you think of, like, last stream? When we were, like, discussing when the brain develops, which I thought Ben was fine. Ben was professional when it came to, like, the screen. But there's this one guy in the chat who's like, well, you're wrong. And I'm just like, God, that's quite the argument.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't paying a close amount of attention. What was the... It was about brain development stopping
Oh, it's
at
like
25.
the brain.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what can I say?
Well, there are, like, the prefrontal cortex. There are, like, stages of neural development. So physically, empirically, like when you look at MRIs, there is that, like,
Ooh,
24.
Young Man is saving me. What a hero. Thank you again to everybody that helped me with the goal. I really do appreciate it, guys. I'm going on this trip to Seattle, and I really do need the funds, so it means a lot. But yeah, I mean, I'm not a scientist and stuff, but
Who is a scientist?
You could call me a scientist. I'd like that. You should just start calling me a scientist. Let's start doing that, guys. I am Scientist Biscuit.
I would say, in order to be a scientist, you pretty much need a PhD.
Oh yeah, I have like a bunch of those.
Shab's got like 4 of those.
Oh yeah, I collect those for a living. I've gotten bored of collecting those things. Those things are boring. I have a whole room full of them.
If you talk about what a scientist is, like, technically a chemist wouldn't be a scientist. Like, a chemist that, like, works for the FDA that tests, like, chemicals. But somebody who's like,
hey, Billy Boy Blue, coming through with a 5, Blair. Whoa. Oh my God, Billy Boy Blue. Oh crap. Where is this guy at? But yeah, thank you to everyone supporting. Billy Boy Blue, try to use Streamlabs for me, big balls, because I got this trip. I need the Streamlabs tips.
Blair snore like Scont. Hungry eyes. One look at her and I can't disguise.
but somebody who's like a professor at a university who studies like music theory, who writes like proofs on like different like music theory and stuff, they would technically be a scientist. But like an engineer or like a chemist technically wouldn't be a scientist. What do you think about that?
Blair snore like
I think
Scont.
you're just making up
Hungry
stuff.
eyes. One look at her and I can't disguise.
Well, do you know why that's the case?
Hold on. How am I missing all these? I barely survived that. Holy crap. Need to get rid of this thing on the stream. Okay. And then, let me see. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Ha! Billy, click the link that Nightbot or I don't think Skabibi is even here. But click the link that Nightbot puts in the chat. Here.
You gotta fire Skabibi.
Yeah? I'm gonna fire him. Here, I'm gonna make a new goal.
Person has like a Final Fantasy axe. So you didn't want to do? Oh, good morning, Jay Trudeau. You didn't want to do a movie night tonight, Shab, since we
we
pulled the
can maybe
goal?
do it. What movie you trying to watch, baby boo? Can I call you baby boo?
I don't know. Maybe we should just watch TV.
Huh. I made an extra $100 goal here, guys, for the Seattle trip. To be honest, I feel like I really need to focus on bigger goals than I have been, because I need the funds and stuff. I probably should have made it more than $100 to begin with. I was just thinking we wouldn't do so well. But yeah, if you guys want, that's the Seattle trip goal. Help me with that. Yeah, thank you, Blair. I need to heal up. See, Young Mind knows I need to heal up. Stupid jellyfish.
Mom's a stupid jellyfish.
Oh! Why would you say that? Think bottles clank, yeah. Yeah, I'd like that. Thank you, young mine. Oh, dang. Uh-oh. What's going on over there? You want me to share my screen?
Stuff.
You want me to share my screen? Yeah, hold on. Let me kill this person real quick.
So what do you think we should do this Sunday?
Sunday.
Or, Saturday, not Sunday.
Ooh, where's this guy at?
Is that a Nimbus cloud from Dragon Ball?
Yeah. How come you know that and I don't? I don't know that at the top of my head what the cloud thing is called. And
I just remember, like, in elementary school when I watched Dragon Ball on Cartoon Network.
yeah, I watched it a bit, but I never learned that. I guess I never paid attention that part.
Your memory just isn't as exceptional as mine.
Shut up! Billy Boy Blue, help me with this Seattle trip goal, big balls. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Impress everybody here with your big balls. Get me to
why
drink
aren't
crazy.
people in our community like submitting more like recommended content for our streams and everything? You guys need to recommend more videos that we can cover on PPP.
You're lying.
I was thinking that lately because we got so many videos left over. I'm gonna try to get around to doing like solo streams where I cover all the extra content.
Ew, nobody's gonna want to watch that. Hold on, I'm fighting
Yeah, stop
somebody.
bullying me, Shabisky.
Let me try to share my screen while these guys trying to get me. There, I shared my screen. What a dork. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, fuck that llama up.
Damn, that's animal abuse.
No? Oh.
Damn. Oh, Blair, have some weird hobbies. And did you, like starting fires and wetting the bed when you were a kid, Blair?
She was a bit of an odd child, so what?
It's like the, what is it, the dark triad personality traits. One of the indicator, or the three indicators of being a psychotic kid is wetting the bed, being a pyromaniac, and
Hold on. You see that
animal
person
abuse.
right there? You see that person?
Yeah, they're like a person.
You couldn't do that, Gene.
It can take longer than it should to kill them. You should probably be more efficient there. Dude, watch her like slide on the glass like that, or the, not the glass, the ice, and just like an ice shard just like impales her leg or her knee.
Hold on, I'm paying attention to this guy and where's he's landing. Got him. You see that, Gene? That was gangsta as shit, right?
Yeah, it was whatever.
Yeah, that was gangsta as shit. If you're happy and you know it, clap your cheeks. If you're happy and you know it, clap your cheeks. Shut up, Red Eye. Billy Boy Blue, to get me to drink another beer. Can you help me get this goal started, the Seattle trip goal? Is this possible? Can you help me, Big Balls Billy? If you're happy and you know it, clap your cheeks. If you're happy and you know it, clap your cheeks. You like clapping cheeks, Gene?
Nah.
Mm-hmm. What? Drunken, I had a goal for this stream and now I made a new goal for the Seattle trip. Drunken, we accomplished the first goal. I made a new goal because like I just need extra tips right now because there's a trip that I'm going on here. I just need extra funds for that. So yeah, please guys, help me with that goal. This extra cool guy goal. Whoa. Holy shit. Northern, thank you for 7. Extra funds for extra funds. Shut up, Drunken. Oh, damn. No! Young mine died. If you're happy and you know it, clap them cheeks. If you're happy and you know it, clap them cheeks. Also, every 10 likes on the stream, I'll take an extra dab. So please hit the like button. Blair!
Let's go.
Blair coming through with a $5 tip. Thank you. Hell yeah. Come on,
Only
guys.
5?
Stop yelling at me, Ben. I mean, Gene.
I
Stop
love
yelling at me.
people.
Stop it. That wasn't you? Oh, it was probably Billy Boy Blue. Busta. Alright. Hit the like button for me. If you're happy and you know it, clap some cheeks. If you're happy and you know it, clap some cheeks. Yeah, this Gene guy's a real buster. A real buster. If you know what I'm saying. He's a straight up buster, yo. Straight up buster ass motherfucker. How are you doing, Mr. Troy? Would you kiss Troy if you had the chance, Gene?
Yeah.
Yeah? Me too. I would fuck him so good. Alright, I'm gonna go grab another beer. Another beer. Another one.
Now I can say as many naughty things.
Another one.
And Shab's gone. Ooh, Shab leaves right when Red Eye shows up. But anyway, people, what do you guys want to see on the PPP this Saturday? Some people have complained that they think certain people have been chatting too much on the streams. They claim Shab just doesn't know when to Shab doesn't know when to shut up. Shab just keeps going on and on, rambling. Dying foreign kids. Yeah, we talk about that like every stream, Crow. Maybe we need to talk about it more. Shab's ramblings are more fun when he's not drunk. When Shab's drunk, he doesn't shut up.
My name is Gene. I got a tiny pain.
Chab, somebody's in the Shab chat.
And my name is Gene.
Shaboopy, somebody's in the Shab chat. Why are you ostracizing people?
Who?
Person.
Dude, Red Eye? Dude, that guy's not even American. Gosh, can't believe this non-American is in here.
What? How did I get in here?
He's not even part of the greatest country.
Greatest
in
generation.
The whole world.
Yeah.
Greatest country in the world. America. America, Red Eye.
Land of the free.
Land
lots of
of
guns.
the poop and the pee.
Lots of guns in our own country and in other people's countries. That's how awesome we are.
We got more guns than you.
Got all our stockpiles.
Had to put a couple Blue Moons in the freezer and refrigerator. So we're gonna have to wait for them, Red Eye.
Yeah, you keep running into this problem.
I really don't know how to get around the problem. But, you know, what can I say? Life dishes problems out to you all the time. This is just how life is. Jesus wants me to be strong. So it gives me, you know, obstacles to climb over. You know what I'm saying, Red Eye?
Well, that's why Jesus gave you refrigerators, Shabisky, and more than one of them.
Yeah, I'll figure out how to plug it in. That's part of the obstacle that Jesus wants me to jump over. Okay? You
Jesus sucks.
Yeah, he's a douche. Okay, I'll let you in, Drunken, but you gotta promise me to help me further with the goal, okay? Seattle matters, okay? Okay? Seattle matters.
Seattle's kind of boring.
Not when I'm there. It makes it the opposite. Makes it great. You've been to Seattle?
Yeah, that's what makes it worth it. Nah.
Oh. You've never been there, you dork.
Yeah, I haven't been to every city in the country.
Shut up, your penis looks weird.
Yeah, it's just too big.
Yeah, it's oddly big.
Length and circumference.
I don't think that's like you don't use it.
Dylan, help me with the goal! I got the Seattle trip goal. You have to help me. You gotta be real, you gotta be a straight up boss about the Seattle goal. Gots to. Shut up, Dylan. Your pee-pee smells weird. Gosh. Okay, boom. Gene, let's start up a YouTuber house.
What would that be?
What?
So what would that be? A
We're a
YouTuber
bunch of
house?
YouTubers all share a big house together and stuff. Yeah.
You want me to like move out to like to Nevada?
Red Eye, we should start up a YouTuber house, right?
Yeah.
See, Red Eye's dumb and he agrees with it. Let's do
Red
it.
Eye, I will marry you for your green card. You can move in.
Dude, I'll marry you for any card. How much cards do you have?
Right. Raisin's taking care of all that. She's my green card wifey.
You have any Pokemon cards? I want one of those.
I sold all of my Pokemon cards to Tommy for $1 million. Tommy was very, very generous.
Wow. Tommy has such a big dick. I mean, wait, bank. Fuck, I used the wrong word.
Okay, well, fine. Then Red Eye can marry me for a draw 4 card.
Whoa.
I don't know about that. This does not seem like a good deal for me.
I forgot you were Australian and not Mexican. So Uno is off the table.
Whoa. I'm highly offended. I might just shit myself. Is that what you guys want from me?
Gab does that often.
Yeah, when I get confused. Guy doesn't know how to use a gun. What a gene. What's your favorite movie, Gene?
I don't know.
Wow,
Some movie.
You don't have a favorite movie?
Probably The Shawshank Redemption.
Whoa. You're lying.
Because the main character gets raped, right?
Hey, only use graped.
Graped.
That's it.
What
You owe
Crow's
me.
mind goes
You owe
to.
me more tips for the Seattle trip.
Yes.
Cause you use bad wet
You need
language.
to tip $100 now, Crow, or you're permanently banned.
Okay, well then, John, you said $20,
Oh.
so 100.
20.
I will do 100 if John does 20.
Damn. Gene, you heard him.
Would you really do 100 if I did 20?
Maybe 75.
Let's
Yeah,
do
you
it.
said. Well, I'll tip if you actually follow through with that.
I got
Oh.
paid today, so
Let's
fuck it.
do it.
Why not?
Okay. We'll tip the 75 and I'll tip the 20.
You guys are bosses. I like the movie Dogma. Dogma?
Oh, I love Dogma. That's a good fucking movie.
I don't know if we've watched that.
What is his name? Kevin Smith.
Dogma. Oh, I've seen the thing where his wings are being damaged or whatever, and it's all bloody. I remember that scene. That's all I've seen, I think, of, like, that movie, for the most part. Like, I see a little frame of him having wings and there's blood. I remember seeing that when I was really little. The beer I stuck in the freezer should probably be cold enough to chug here. So I'll go grab it here in a second.
You need to just leave all your carbonated drinks in the freezer overnight.
Oh, fuck! For God's sakes, why don't you just put it in the fridge to begin with?
That's for girls.
Too much work.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
You suck.
No, you suck. Alright, here, let me go get the beer.
Send Shab a flaky host.
10 to get started, you apes.
Worst host ever.
Did you
10 to
tip
get
Crow?
started, you apes.
Okay. It's SHABISKY. SHABISKY. One movie you never want to see is... Are you talking about Dogma, Blair? We just... Yeah. The Dogma movie, it's weird because I'm not familiar at all with that, but I remember when I was really little seeing a
You should watch it. It's actually a pretty decent movie.
yeah. Yeah, it's not supposed to be like a funny movie or nothing.
It's a mix of things.
Okay.
But it's got all of the
Hey.
usual suspects from that
For
dude's
fuck's
movie.
sakes,
So
put your beer in the fridge as soon
You
as
know,
you get
James
home. For
Holmes, all
fucking
that stuff.
Jesus sakes.
Drunken Crow coming through with a $75 tip. Thank you. And thank you, Billy, too. I saw that. Thank you. I'm going to open up this beer. Help me as much as you can with the Seattle goal here, guys. Red Eye will thank you. And he'll tell you information about koalas or some other random animal. Maybe.
They have
maybe
chlamydia.
koalas eat their mum's poo because they're so feeble and stupid that they can't eat actual gum leaves yet. So there you go.
See? I need to use your voice. I need to exploit your voice as much as I can. I need to use you for some stuff. Do some little Oh! Wait, no, that was the same. That was the old.
For fuck's sakes,
All right,
put your beer
cheers.
in the fridge as soon as you
I
get
mean,
home.
he
For
sounds like
fucking Jesus
Australian,
sakes.
so I mean, all Australians sound the same. Just get any other Australian, and I mean, there you go.
He has a good voice for like a documentary or something like that. He's a nice deep voice.
One knows any dialect outside of like a English northeastern dialect, they all sound identical.
Red Eye has
Yes.
a great documentary guy voice. Gene coming through with a
Shab
20.
better do a movie not due to us. Sweet boys filling the goal.
Is Gene trying to hit on me? Thank you, Gene. Thank you to everybody that helped support. If you guys, don't be afraid to keep supporting me with the Seattle trip and Blue Moon. Gene, what's your...
Stop.
What?
Stop buying beer if you're gonna go on a fucking trip.
Shab.
Why?
It's gonna be like, we need $10 more here, and then I can keep streaming and fucking. You spend that $10 on a 6-pack of fucking Blue Moon.
No. I got a bunch of it for real cheap from a cool beer dealer. So I got a bunch of it. And so I'm good. I got a bunch of it already. I got like another 12 packs or something.
You are quite possibly the worst liar I've ever come across.
I'm not lying. I do. You want me to show you? I swear. I have like another 12 packs of
Shab
beer.
is insincerity.
And I have like another 3 bottles of wine. That's how much of a boss I am. You really
Stole
don't.
all of this from a hobo.
Well, yeah, I had to beat up, but whatever. That's between me and the hobo that got beat up. Yeah.
This stream is brought to you by Blue Moon and or Heineken.
This stream was brought to you by my asshole.
That's Taco John's or Taco Bell.
Oh. Taco John's. I like that thingy that Ben played. I don't remember how it goes. Something about Taco John's being great. Gene, why won't you play Fortnite with me, babe?
I don't know. I think the game's kind of boring. You need to play other games.
I think
Things that are more
you,
sophisticated.
I think you thinking that this game is boring makes you kind of boring.
Oh, that's just your opinion, man.
Oh shut up. What are you, Jared? Man?
You don't even get that reference, piece of shit.
I get the Jared reference. That was a Jared reference, right?
No, it's from The Big Lebowski, the dude.
I never watched that movie.
We
I'm
watched
pretty sure
it,
you
like-
did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we watched the what's it called? I know the dude. The Big
Watched it?
Lebowski. Yeah, we watched
Yeah.
The Big Lebowski a while ago.
Lies.
Shab ain't remember anything.
How much did you pay him to lie, Gene?
Quite a bit.
The
Wow.
75. Holy shit, I'm bald.
Nothing wrong with that. You're beautiful when you're bald. You can
I
pull...
paid Crow
What?
to, like, I guess back up all my lies to assist me in gaslighting you.
Why are you worried about being bald, Drunken Crow? You pull off being bald. If...
Yeah, you gotta be more like Shab, where he always wears a hoodie or a hat or whatever to cover his
Dude,
baldness,
I bet-
and then claims it's not because he's going bald.
Dude, I'm not going bald. You can clearly see,
Not-
like, so what?
Yeah.
You think that, okay, everyone thought that my hair was receding. Now what? You think that there's a patch, like, missing in the back of my head or something?
Why don't you pull the hood?
I need a haircut!
Oh.
See, this is what I think. I think Shab has been collecting all of his pubes and just gluing them underneath the front of his hoodie there to make it look like he's got hair.
No,
Yes.
Red Eye. That's not pubes. Those are Jack hair. He just shaves Jack a little bit. and
Still
then
some
just, like,
of his
glues it on.
hairs.
I think Shab has a stillborn, like, parasitic conjoined twin on, like, his cranium and stuff, and that's why he always covers it, because he doesn't want people to see it.
Wow. Wow.
Ah!
He called your twin parasitic. That's cruel.
What a
Look
dick
up-
butt.
On Google, Craniopagus parasiticus, and I think that's what Shab has.
Well, I think you have a tiny pee-pee. Guys, look up tiny pee-pee on Google. I think that's what John has.
There's a picture of Gene. Holy shit.
Look up parasitic penis twin. I wonder.
Oh, there's another
Look
picture
up-
of you, Gene. Jesus
look up-
Christ.
Look up tiny penis ginger, and Gene will
Oh.
come right up.
Yeah,
Wait.
it makes sense, Shab. Because I'm
John,
a
are
ginger.
you actually a ginger?
Shab's
Yes.
bad at improv.
What? Dude, I'm a...
tiny penis blonde, and then Shab will show up.
What? No, everyone liked that joke. What are you talking about?
Doesn't make any sense, because I'm not a ginger.
Dude, nobody likes the joke of Gene being a ginger.
Well, I mean, there's no...
Well, Gene, we know you're not a ginger, but we know that your conjoined penis twin is a
Oh,
soulless
okay.
ginger. So, yeah.
Yeah, and we know that your penis is weird looking. We just assumed. God, this
Shab
Gene
always
guy.
sends me like 7 DMs a day asking for like dick pics from me.
Can I get a dick pic, Gene?
I have gotten some people sending me DMs for dick pics, so
I think that's called entrapment, Gene.
yeah, probably. And apparently, Missy gets a lot of dick pics from people.
Yeah, I send her a lot, but she never responds, a stupid bitch. What the fuck? What a cunt, right?
You gotta love the internet. A lot of interesting characters.
Never got dick pics, but I have gotten lucky on a few occasions and got pictures of boobies. So and thank you, boobies are freaking awesome.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah. No, I didn't say moobs. You can be quiet. You can...
Oops.
By the way, I must say this one goes out to Jared. Jared, you just keep on bulking because you're going to hit that D cup for your moobs in about 3 months. Well, actually, you've got. He's got 2 sets of breasts now, so it's a race. I want to see which set of breasts get to this D cup size first. Is it going to be the upper udders or the lower udders? I don't know. Join me in the adventure, and we're going to find out.
Wait, what cup size does Mark Dice have?
Mark Dice isn't fat.
Yeah, no, yeah, he is. When he does all those like videos where he's interviewing people and he turns to the side, he's got his like peckers like poking out.
Oh, he has like
Absolutely,
really
Skababy.
pointy.
He's got pretty pronounced man
nipples, for
boobs.
sure. Yeah, for some reason
they're
his
not
nipples,
nipples.
are very pointy.
No, he's overweight. He's not like fat.
He's
fat.
got
He's a little
moves, dude.
overweight.
Yeah,
Nah,
he's
he's
got,
got
moves.
moves.
Yeah.
He's a
Clearly
little
saw
overweight.
in that video.
Shut
yesterday.
up!
He's standing
Don't
there,
talk shit about my hero.
Massive titties. He's got massive moves. Come on now. Hey, he's worked hard to get them too. That's years of neglect to get like that. That takes dedication.
He's like skinny fat. He's like the kind of person where he doesn't take care of himself, but he doesn't put on like too much weight where you look at him right away and you're like, he's fat. But he's got a beer belly, he's got a little chin, and he's got his big
soft.
fucking moves.
He's middle-aged and he's gone soft, just like me. I used to be kind of
soft
fit.
ass little bitch.
Now I'm a middle-aged. I'm actually fitter than I was 6 months ago because I've been doing yard work and walking a lot. But I am, compared to when I was 25, I am soft as a marshmallow now, and yeah.
Red Eye's a fat ass bitch, is what he's trying to say to you.
No, I'm not fat. Never got fat. I've weighed the same since I was 18 years old, between 65 and 75 kilos. Fluctuated. Never gone over 75,
18.
never dropped under 65.
How long until I turn 18?
Yeah,
18? I don't know.
to give us a perspective, Red Eye, what is kilos?
Yeah, is that like a gram or
Kilos,
something?
grams,
2.5,
2.2.
roughly 2.5 pounds, give or take.
I believe it's 2.2 pounds.
That's why I said roughly 2.5.
Yeah, listen to fucking Red Eye, Gene, you stupid, pedantic bitch.
I actually have to know that for my job.
Yeah. Galen! Yeah, Red
How?
is unusually calm. It's because I drugged him before this stream. He has...
John, why and how?
Yeah, why do you
why
need
and
to
how?
know that, Gene?
My job requires all the math and measurements, and when they
Do you have to
outsource
fucking-
measurements to other countries for like parts and stuff. So when I'm writing up the technical documents and they're like getting people from other countries to build the parts or the material, like every other country uses the metric system.
Why can't they use the empirical for America, huh? Why do you have to?
A lot of times they don't, and then when you're looking up the information that like the other like companies are using overseas and stuff, like they use the metric system.
Now, Galen might be able to make sure I'm correct, but I do believe the reason you guys haven't got the metric system is because of one or two holdout senators that stopped it.
Yeah.
I think we tried to do it in like the 80s, and people are just like, nah, bro.
No, change bad.
Well, no, because certain corporations approached certain senators because it will cost them a great deal of money to change all in American companies. It's going to cost them a pretty penny to convert. And everybody and everything has to convert. That means all the stamps in every government department, all of that shit's got to get changed. So it costs money, and corporations don't like spending money on stuff that they don't want to spend money on. And if they can avoid it by not changing the way you measure stuff, they're going to lobby there. It's far cheaper for them to pay their senator a lot of money relatively to, you know, they just go, hey, we don't want to do this. Here's a big donation. And then the senator will go and represent that viewpoint. If I'm incorrect, please correct me, Galen.
You're incorrect.
I think that's what happened, was a few holdout senators stopped you guys from getting the metric system.
Also, another thing is like less than half a dozen countries use the empirical.
think it's
Whatever the
two.
fuck.
No, it's two. It's the U.S. and Liberia, and then there's 3 countries that don't use the metric system, and the third is Burma, where they have their own like unique measurement system.
Oh, thank you for correcting me when I said less than a dozen. Is 2 less than
sorry.
half a dozen? Yeah, it is.
I thought you said about a dozen. Sorry.
No, I said less than a fucking
Yo, what the
dozen.
fuck, Gene? You're a piece of shit.
Well, I mean that.
Fuck you and
To
your
be
anus
fair,
hole.
like, I don't know. I think 3's a little far off from a dozen, where it would be like saying less than 100. It's like, well, 2 is less than 100.
It is, though, isn't it?
I guess.
You leave Drunken Crow alone.
Well, I don't know. Usually when people are averaging stuff,
You stop picking on poor Drunken Crow, Gene.
being pedantic.
Hey, you having a good day, Mr. Galen? Huh?
Is Galen here?
He's in the chat, yeah. He said I look cute today.
I don't think he really said that.
No, he did. He said that. Whoa. Freaking lag much, huh?
John, we did a high crimes the other day, and I'm surprised you're not in jail.
Yeah, we saw you
about
in
me?
the high crimes, yeah.
Oh.
We don't know how you got away with it. But that's neat.
That was my identical twin, not me.
Right. It's almost 6 a.m. Yeah, Bort, you're lying. Bort, help me get farther on the goal. Help me get to 150 on the Seattle trip goal. I know you can do it. You're a baller. Cheers. Baller. Shot caller. Who were you hitting on? Jean's grandma? Dude, I always try to hit on her, but she never hits back, yo. Jean's grandma's hella stuck up, yo. "20-inch blade on the Impala, howler. You on the clock? Yeah, Troy. Look, a young mind going to, yeah, getting laid tonight. Oh dang. We need to play more Fortnite together, Gene. That's what we need.
Was that a spoonful of Cheerios?
Yeah, it's a spoonful of cereal. But that one's like
Makes the medicine go down.
but that one's like one of the different versions of it where that one like looks weird. There's one that just looks like actual milk and stuff. That one looks like all cosmic and stuff. Whoa! Gene. Pimp is on the clock. Yes! Pimp needs a tip.
I'll put 'em on.
I'm Pimp Monk and I'm gonna tip you, Shabisky, cause I love you. I'm gonna give you a lot of tip. I'm Pimp Monk.
I'm Pimp Monk.
I'm Pimp Monk. I'm gonna tip a bunch.
No, I'm Pet Monk.
No, I'm Pimp Monk.
I'm gonna tip so much.
Oh, damn.
Dude, Shabisky, get a sponsorship from Blue Moon. If you love it that much, try to get a sponsorship.
I'm not gonna get a sponsorship from such a big beer company.
It's better than, oh, this video is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. No, fuck
I
them,
could do
no.
that. It might make me an extra couple bucks. I'm doing Raid Shadow Legends, now that you say that.
Well, I mean, how often would you play Raid? And how often would you drink Blue Moon? You drink Blue Moon more than you play Raid. So...
Yeah, I've never played Raid. But, whoa. Yeah, Galen, Pimp Monk never tipped me. I tip him, but he never tipped me. What the heck? Everyone hit the like button. Every 10 likes, I take a dab. So, one more like, and I owe a dab. Can we do that? Can we do one more like on the stream?
Yeah.
You think that's possible, Gene? In this cold,
Yes.
dark world we live in? cold, dark Shabisky world. Does this world make you want to cry sometimes, Gene?
Yeah, this world sucks.
Does it make you want to cry all the time?
Yeah, all the time.
All the time? Yeah, I cry all the time too, Gene. See? Told you we both cry all the time, Red Eye. You didn't believe me.
Dad's all alone and he cries all the time.
See? He even talks like the guy that's saying that.
I think Red Eye was the one who really sang
Yep,
that song.
it was Red Eye. I'm all
See,
alone.
Shab always has
I
other
cry
people
all the
who do
time.
it.
But
What
it
was
was
his-
like Milli Vanilli, but we've been caught, Shab. We have to confess our sins. It's like, I must confess, it was me that sung that song.
It was him that done it. It was
What
him
was
that done
Honest Red's
it.
reasoning for why he lost to you?
Oh,
Even though he was obviously
well,
gonna win.
even though he lost, he acted like he had a big victory because he was like, "Oh, I was the most talked about," and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, because we.
You gotta love that mental gymnastics.
Yeah, and it's like, there. So far, like in my brain, what it makes me think of is the 8 Mile movie. Like it didn't seem like you paid attention to the end of the movie, Gene, but at the end of
I
8.
did. We discussed this before.
Okay, at the end of 8 Mile, he has the rap battle, and it's like Eminem comes through and just completely destroys them, and it's like in my brain, it's like as if the guys he was going against right after he came through with a really epic rap and destroyed them, like they react by being like, "Well, I was the most talked about," like as if that makes them win or something. Like that's Honest Red right there. Like,
Yeah, every
like
time. Like,
it's
we
like,
talk about the
no
ending,
duh, we were doing a rap battle versus each other. What a surprise that I talked about you. Good job, young mine. It's like you're surprised in a rap battle or something that I would talk about you. Like you use that as
No,
a
but
win.
I did
It's like
see him. I did see him in like videos talking about how he was obviously gonna win against you.
Yeah.
And he's clearly talking about like just the conventions of the competition, and then he loses, and it's like, oh well, like I'm not a foolish piece of shit acting like I was obviously gonna win because I was more talking about it. It's like, yeah.
the thing is Honest Red is nowhere near as talented. He's nowhere near as good looking. He's nowhere near as smart as I am. And that's just me being real. He can sit around and wish that he could be that.
Now I think you're being. A bit
He can
on the
sit
risky
around
side.
and wish that all he fucking like, but it ain't gonna make a difference. He's not as smart, not as talented, and he ain't a cutie pie like me. He's this ugly ass motherfucker with some fucked up front teeth. Aight?
Look at you, appearance shaming.
Yeah, fuck him. Fuck him.
He looks like he fell down the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down.
Sound like he pissed off a lot of people at the bar he worked at, so his teeth are all fucked up and shit.
Oh, do you think that is that actually the reason, or?
I don't know. I wouldn't doubt it. He's an annoying ass little bitch. I wouldn't doubt that that's the reason
Little
for
punk.
it.
He's not little. He's kind of big, chunky. If you know what I'm saying.
He went to Cranbrook. That's a private school. See, she knows. Do you even know what she's talking about, Gene?
Did he actually brag about that, like being a private school kid?
No.
No, that's from 8 Mile, you idiot.
Oh, yeah.
John,
the
you
movie
need to
that
fucking
you claim to pay attention to. Okay.
I'm sorry that I don't. Yeah, that's what he said to the other guy at the end of it. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of the private
You
school
better
that
be
mentioned in the-
sorry. We need to watch that movie again.
I'm sorry, I don't remember verbatim every single line of dialogue.
You
in every
better
single
be
film
sorry,
that I
you
watched.
stupid bitch.
Now, like, when we were talking about it before, I mentioned, like, yeah, when he roasted himself at the end, you're like, he didn't roast himself, and it's like, you're interpreting what I'm saying in an overly literal manner.
You mean Eminem?
Yeah,
himself?
he brought up all the shit that the other guy was, obviously gonna say about him.
Yeah.
And then you're like, God, you didn't understand it. Then when I explained what I meant,
I was
you still
kidding.
turned
Stop
around.
it.
Oh.
Anytime I get something wrong, I'm kidding, John. Tell him, Red Eye.
Obviously, he's fucking what he just said. Yeah, whatever.
See, the dumb British guy knows. And he's dumb. Duh! Give me tea and crumpets. I'm gonna drool in my tea.
I miss the Queen.
Yeah,
No,
she
yes,
a dumb
no, no.
bitch. She
Whoa,
a
hey,
dumbass
you leave my nan alone.
She a dumbass
She's like-
hoe ass bitch. I'll right up on that bitch ass bitch and come all over them
Whoa! I hope King
motherfucker.
Charles comes and slaps you around with his ears.
tits. He has some nice ears.
Honest Red's really weird with how, like, he's really vindictive. Like, if he has a falling out with somebody, it's like anybody who associates with that person at all is the Antichrist. And it's like, you honestly think you're such a perfect human being?
It's because he's not a logical person. He acts like
Yeah.
I'm stupid, but then it's like when it comes down to it, I'm a far more logical and reasonable person, I think, obviously, than he is.
Well, I mean, he's in the DP Discord,
Cheers.
and when it comes to like Deep Fat Fried and like all of them, and
You can
DP,
say that,
like,
but then
all
there's
of them
cool
have
guys.
their controversies behind them, and it's just like your logic of like, hey, somebody hangs out with somebody who has done something controversial, therefore you're guilty by association. It's like, are you not guilty by association and being part of like DP? It's like,
Cheers, yeah. He's a tiny wiener butthole.
You're fucking leaving young mind by his own. He's by himself. What the fuck are you doing? Come on.
oh, and then he
Help him out.
claimed like what was it? Like when Pimp made that joke, he was like crying and making a big deal about it. And then like with Will Smith, he's like, I don't see why Will Smith should apologize.
Dude, what
It's
was
like-
really funny is that I went and said that he demanded a public apology, and his response to that was, "No, Shabisky, you're stupid. That's not what I said. I said that I asked him to apologize on his YouTube channel."
Oh yeah.
That's literally like what he said, and I'm like, what? And people call me fucking retarded and stuff. It's like, what?
I didn't say that like you assaulted me. I said you subjected me to an act of violence.
Yeah, it's like, dude, like, shut up. This is why you're stupid and I'm the smart one. When it's like, he makes me feel like a genius because it's just like, Jesus Christ, you're really gonna hit me with that kind of bullshit? You're far from being some intellectual or something. That,
But
like,
don't you think,
sure, he
like-
calls himself that kind of thing.
Him making such a big deal about like being Native American, like I really think that like once more, like most people who are probably like 75% like Native American, like they're almost like full blood and everything, like do not talk about it as much or try to like reference it as much as he does.
I think
it's like
that
I like
there's people of all different backgrounds and ethnicities and stuff. And some people are mature enough to just be like, oh, that's what I am, neat. Then there's other people that are like him who that's who they are from then on. It's like
because they need to feel special.
Yeah,
Like,
it
they get
changes
that little
their
attribute.
it changes their who they are as a person, how they treat other people and stuff like that. It's like it doesn't matter that much. Like when I figured out that I'm like part Italian or German at some point, I wasn't like, oh we like or I wasn't like, oh, I'm Italian, look at me, all of a sudden it's like, no, I'm still me. I'm still this individual named Shabisky or Anthony or whatever you want to call me. It's like, just because
It's
a me, Shabisky. My mama told me I'm Italian, so now I talk like this. I'm
like people who
I'm a
are-
conformist. I'm not an individual.
Like mainly like full blood like Native American stuff. It's like they don't put in their name and their profile. It's like they don't have to advertise it. It's always the people that are like 1/16 Cherokee
Dude,
that
even
go
if,
out of their way
dude,
to.
I'm sure you can find
Yeah,
people
I agree.
that are
I agree,
real.
but I just
And,
think
and in
it's
fact,
funny.
you can find those.
Yeah.
That one motherfucker from TikTok, he was like that, where it was all about constantly him being Native American and white people being evil and bad white guy, and it's just like, just shut up. Like, you're just as like, turn the tables on it and stuff, and see how horrible you sound. Like, if it was like, just because your ancestors dealt with some horrible stuff, all of our ancestors, you go far back enough, they have, that doesn't give you the right to be like racist towards other people. Like, just because I'm white doesn't mean I'm a bad person in any way, shape, or form. Like, I was born.
Says the white male Shabisky.
I was born into this world just like you were, not doing anything. Like, I didn't do nothing. Like, just like any and every person watching this stream, every person that could watch this stream, has an ancestor who raped somebody, that killed a child or a baby or some horrible shit. Name the horrible act. You go far enough back, any of your ancestors, my ancestors, did it. And I think it's very silly to live by that kind of logic, to hold people accountable.
Chab's like generic white apologist rhetoric of
I think it's
claiming that you should judge people as individuals and not
right.
groups. God.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, exactly. I'm not part of a Borg. I'm not part of a group. I'm an individual. I am Anthony.
You're
I'm
just
Shabisky.
separating yourself from a
I am
group
not-
so you don't have to take responsibility for people
I am not
with the
white
same
people.
Skin
I'm a
tone as you.
person-
God.
I am not white people. I'm a person who happens to be white.
Says the white apologist.
Like, just like you were born whatever you happen to be. Like, that's my thoughts on it.
Wait,
I'm a black
Shabisky,
albino.
You said that anyone that could or should, I can't remember what the word, it was ud. What if they don't have hands and can't watch this and go be like,
Hand.
Wait, could or should what? I'm sorry.
no, you said could watch this video as
Yeah.
you were explaining.
Well, I'm saying.
What if they don't have hands?
I'm just saying,
And
basically.
yeah.
Yeah,
Clicking on this video.
you're silly.
They don't have hands. They can't click on this video.
You're silly.
Well, they could click on the video with their feet.
Yeah, you're silly.
God, Crow.
No, suck a turd pop. What? You don't like me, Andrew?
God, Andrew.
Just
With the
cause
hostility.
my pee-pee smells weird?
That's because you're a white apologist.
Yeah, I think that, like, what I just said is very, like, is there anybody in the chat that disagrees with what I just said?
I
So-
disagree with you, Shab.
Alright, ban him. Ban
Okay.
Gene, guys.
This censorship.
I have a feeling that Blair is going to be a Dingle Light edition.
Oh yeah, what got this to legendary? You agree entirely? Yeah, I don't expect people to agree, but that's my personal opinion. I think poop and pee. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think Shab's a bigot.
No, you're that.
He doesn't like the new Velma show just because Velma isn't white.
Oh, no, that fucking show is bad.
So
no.
yeah, it's lame. That
I
like
think that's your biased white male.
Thank you, Billy.
Privilege talking.
No, okay, if we're going to go on that topic, I can go off. I haven't even watched it, but I can go off.
See, you haven't even seen it, and you've already decided that it's bad because of superficial elements like the main character not being white.
Yeah, you can
Look at how much of a bigoted piece of shit you are. Sorry.
Oh, you can start with that, but Mindy Kaling, all of her other characters, besides Velma, have been very, very, like, she's, like, into white guys and, like, the Community and what other fuck she's off of?
Office.
I don't know. Yeah, The Office. yeah, she's like attracted to white guys. She's an Indian, and brown. Say
Wait,
brown.
so you're saying you're against like mixed racial couples?
What the fuck, Drunken Crow? You're a
God,
piece
Indian
of
girls
shit.
I'm not
can't,
saying
like,
I'm
be
not. No,
attracted to white
I'm not
dudes?
saying.
What?
I'm not. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that herself, as a person,
So it's just her.
No, yeah, just her.
So she's not allowed to be like attracted to white guys. God, why?
If you track her acting, it's her being, oh, I'm an Indian girl, and then just like being like, oh, I love this white guy. Oh, I love this white guy. Oh, I'm stupid and I love this white guy.
Prove it.
Yes.
What's wrong
watch
with that?
anything with Mindy Kaling. Kaling?
Wait, so you're saying
Whatever.
that there's something offensive about the character being stupid? Isn't that ableist?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're a
I
piece of
mean,
shit, Drunken
Yeah,
Crow.
people with below average intelligence, like lives matter. I mean, come on. Not
Worse
everyone's
than
gonna have an
Hitler,
average
Drunken
or above
Crow.
average IQ, so
Oh yeah,
well,
dumb
below
lives
average
matter.
people
Yep.
deserve yeah, they deserve representation. So every character has to be like of average intelligence.
What the hell? I'm so
God, bro.
angry I could squeeze my dick.
Again, I'm not saying that, but that's what she's coming off as. And then she has, because Mindy Kaling is the brains of the new Scooby-Doo or Velma or whatever the fuck. And she has the white guy, the only character that was not changed the race. Because, like, oh, yeah, Shaggy's black now. Velma is Indian. And, Daphne's
Dude,
Asian.
Shaggy is a black guy now.
Yeah, and there's no fucking dog, so I mean, is it
Oh, there is
Scooby Doo
no
or
dog.
my
not?
girlfriend's black, and she's like, she's like, Shaggy is a black guy now, but he's nothing like he's supposed
Dude,
to be. He's
look
a
at Shab. It's
he's
like,
a total-
oh, I have a black girlfriend, so
Yeah, I
therefore
do.
that makes me all woke and
Yes.
gives me an opinion.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
woke. But like, yeah, I think yeah, it's just something that's obviously a fad that's being taken advantage of by the creators. That it could
you're
make
just a
some
closed-minded piece of
it
shit,
can make
Chad.
some money by simply just changing the ethnicity of some characters and putting them back out. And
the fucking dog's not there.
and the
Why?
yeah, she complained about that too. And it's like
I think that's kind of the point.
what do you mean?
Like,
that's
I don't know,
the
when
point?
I
What's
heard
Scooby Doo
like,
without Scooby Doo?
well, it's not supposed. It's called
It's
Velma,
Velma, but
Scooby-Doo's
everybody
not
else
even in
is
the-
there.
Who gives a shit? Who
Like
Well,
Shaggy
here's the thing.
and the
When I heard about it originally, like they're gonna make an adult HBO series, like when the premise was just out there, and it's gonna be about like Velma, like exclusively. It's like, oh, okay, if they make an adult cartoon like that, but like if it was just like Velma and a couple other characters that weren't part of the original cast, that would be one thing. But they included all of the original cast except for Scooby Doo. So like, what's the point?
that and
they
changed the whole original cast. It's not the original
Yeah.
cast anymore. It's a bunch of other people with different.
Well, it's like the original
um,
cast, but not the original cast. It's,
Yeah, they're just similar a bit, and
But they took the white dude and Fred. They didn't change Fred whatsoever. He's the white person, and
isn't he
gets
like gay
shit-
or something?
No, he's just stupid. He's just
Oh.
he's the white person
Well,
that
yeah,
just
they
gets
made
shit
him-
on.
yeah.
And, I mean,
he's
like,
white male.
You
And-
throw the dog in, and the dog is transsexual. Scooby Doo's
Yeah,
transsexual.
yeah, they can't just throw the
No,
dog in. It's
Scooby
like, yeah,
identifies as a cat.
Scooby Doo is now a transsexual poodle hamster or something. Like it can't
Siamese
just be.
cat.
Yes, it's a hamster that identifies as a poodle. Like instead of like, it's just lame because it's bad storytelling is what it comes down to. It's just appealing to bullshit that will possibly do good with
Dude,
numbers.
damn Hank Chill.
And it's not focusing on the art and the storytelling. What's good?
I don't know. He's just
Whoa,
painting
Hank,
these
chill.
aggressive
You calm
narratives.
down, tiny peepee.
Well, he said it about white people, so it's okay.
Yeah. Good morning, ZC. Guys, help me out with that Seattle goal up there. I got a Seattle trip goal up there. Help me with it, please, guys.
No, but that is something the show was criticized for, like with Fred, is they made it so like Fred is the only like white male character in the main cast, and they make him like just a bumbling dumbass.
Yeah.
So
And
there's clearly
that's-
some
yeah.
animosity there.
That's my point. And Mindy Kaling, or whatever the fuck her last name is, and that's not racist. I don't give a shit. Whatever the fuck her name is, her last name is. Yeah, that's this is her pet project, and that's how she's depicting white males. I don't identify as a white male, so do with that what you will.
But to be fair, it can't be racist because it's like making fun of white people.
I think the white male thing is kind of silly because it's kind of a big generalization over
Says a white male.
over a lot of different. Like, I'm Italian and I'm German and I don't know what's fucking.
Shut up, Shabisky, you fucking white male.
Yeah,
Mussolini was Italian, and he was best friends
I don't
with,
like
Hitler.
just being
God.
called white. Honestly, in a big way because it's like just like. I'm not like I'm Italian and German. I'm not white. Like I don't know. Like I'm white.
Hitler was.
I guess.
I guess Hitler
by
was
our
Austrian. Himmler
definition.
was.
Stop putting me in this simple big.
Oh no, you're the embodiment of the axis of evil from World War II, Shabisky.
Yes.
No, you are. You are.
Mussolini identified with being part of the master race, just like Hitler.
Yes,
And
you're white.
Mussolini-
But you're part of the club. Yeah, the white club, Scooby. Hell yeah, Scooby. See, he gets it. Start up a white club. We'll get our own like cool like sheets or whatever. What do people wear in white clubs?
Probably white.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wear white in our white club. Oh gosh. Oh damn.
I'll just say this: identity politics eventually ruins everything.
Says the white male.
Yeah. If people need to
Excuse
honestly,
me, I am
it's-
who white.
It's people worrying too much about race and like giving it more like power than it really has. That was a problem in the beginning. Like it doesn't matter whether you're white or black. I swear, it's like just like I've said before. Like it
No,
matters
Chef,
just as
like,
much as
mine-
our shoe size. Like maybe Gene has bigger feet than me. Maybe he has way smaller feet than me. Like, or maybe he's not as tall as me. Maybe he's shorter. Maybe he's taller.
No,
Like,
I'm
what is
taller.
that?
Short
What is
piece of
it?
shit.
Like, no, just but seriously, hit your height, your shoe size, shit
Chad,
like that.
You
That is
can't understand this or process this
Yeah.
because you're a white
that
male.
matters just as much as your skin tone and shit like that. It's just
And Shab, I might look white, but I tracked my family tree, and my ancestors from 100,000 years ago, like, descended from Africa. So, I mean, I don't know.
people
Like,
need to
I-
focus on
I-
being accomplished people and stop focusing on what their ancestors did.
Yeah,
and shit.
but-
It's so lame. Like just.
like focusing on like yourself and like developing skills and
Yeah,
talents
and actually
stuff,
like being
that
worth
takes
something in this
work.
world. Yeah. Why do that when I
Associating
can
with
just
labels
like
and-
yeah, why do that when I
and,
can
like,
be like, "Hey,
yeah.
look at what white people accomplish." And by the way, I'm
Yeah, that's a lot
white.
easier.
Oh, I'm
You can
white.
feel,
I don't
like,
know if you
special and
realize.
stuff by
Oh,
clinging, yeah.
white people created this and that and that and this and look at me.
You
White.
created oxygen.
Yeah. It's like you're such a fucking loser. Got nothing.
People created
Nothing.
spaghetti.
Nothing accomplished in your silly little fucking loser life that you gotta sit around and be like, yeah, the accomplishments of people that I happen to have, I'm like they have the same race as me or whatever. Oh my god, their accomplishments. Have you
Dude,
seen Eminem?
Go online
I'm a good
and look up
rapper,
how many
basically.
people named John there are in history that have been, like, there are more people named John, like, with English names that
Well,
have
that's a
come up
dumb
with certain
name.
innovations than any other person of any other name. So,
That's a
like,
dumb-
us Johns, look
Yeah.
at all the accomplishments we're coming
Yes,
up with.
yeah, exactly. Like, it's silly. You didn't choose the name you grew up with, just like you didn't choose your ethnicity and stuff. And it's just like, it does, like, stop taking credit, or like, nobody should feel bad or take credit for what they were just born with, and they didn't do nothing wrong to anybody. Like,
And
tired of people
that's
focus
where,
so much on race.
That's where I will say reparations should not ever happen, because were you there?
Maybe
Am I supposed to
reparations
pay?
would happen
My
with, like,
ancestors were there.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my ancestors were there. Are you gonna go back in time
well, there's
and
only
have them pay?
there's one way that I understand the idea that reparations should exist, and that's that their ancestors were held back because of that. Therefore,
okay.
therefore,
So,
what they're
race?
living
What
within
race?
an
The master
What race?
race. They were the ones that harmed everyone, so...
No. So, what race? Because, I mean, you got African Americans saying that, oh, yeah, we need reparations. You got indigenous people being like, why the fuck are you asking for reparations when we were here first?
Wait, you're saying that indigenous people say that, so you're talking about them all as one people, as one group.
what the
So you're saying they
fuck,
all
Drunken
think that?
Crow? I
Every
hate
single
Drunken
one?
Crow. That's it.
Okay, so if I'm talking about, if you're gonna go with that, then that means I must be talking about all African Americans wanting
God, you
reparations.
racist, bigoted piece of shit. Look,
Okay,
he's got a shaved
okay.
head. He's a
Yeah.
skinhead. Get this Nazi out of
What
here.
a piece of shit.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
I
Yeah,
agree
yeah.
with what Skabibi said. He said reparations is not about what the reparations are about what the government did, not to them, not white people. And yeah, I think that's a lot. Like, okay, like when most of the time when someone's parents die, you inherit what they have and everything. And when you were the parent or the not I'm sorry, not the parent, but the child of a slave,
Nazi.
you don't inherit shit, and that's a bump or whatever you want to call it in their history, where the government specifically went against their family lineage and kept them from gaining.
Caused displacement. And
Yeah, and so the idea of reparations makes sense to an extent. It needs to, maybe that should happen at some point. But
well, taking tax money and putting it into certain communities to try to deal with. Well, it's to deal with the wealth gap. So I think you should try to address.
It probably
those wealth
shouldn't be
gaps
just
overall.
a black. It should be to anybody who whose ancestors were slaves, because not all black people, their ancestors were necessarily slaves.
All right. Whoa. How many generations do we go back? Because if we go,
That's all.
if you
Yeah,
look
that's also
far
a
enough
factor.
back in everybody's family history, and I'm talking, you go back a long.
Yeah, that's
you
true,
Go back
too.
a long way.
Yeah,
At some point, one of your ancestors probably would have been enslaved.
yeah.
Now, I'm
one
not
of
trying to
your
get in on this
ancestors-
reparations fucking argument because I don't want to know about it. I was asked another question about dodos and stuff being cloned. So when you're finished talking about that, we'll answer Bryant's question.
Well, not only do you probably have an ancestor who was a slave, but I think everyone probably also had an ancestor who owned a slave or enslaved somebody.
But it when it comes to what we're talking about and reparations and what they're for, it makes more sense for something that only happened like recently in history, not something that happened thousands of years ago or something.
Okay.
With our
Look at how
lineage.
selective you're being, Shab.
So like some sort of form of reparation isn't the craziest idea from like looking at it through those classes or whatever the heck, like through like again we're again like it set them back. It's like Gene said it was a slight or a
Like
it
displacement.
was a displacement, and it makes sense. While our ancestors at that time were living it up, good and cool, because they were pale. Their ancestors were being treated like their dogs. And
Wait, one sec, Shab. I got to address something in the chat.
What?
So Hank Chill said, like race and religion are the things that really matter in life. What about like gender and sexual orientation? I think we got to time or we got to ban
Dude.
Phil.
Hank,
No,
Look at you excluding those really important groups. What?
That's newer stuff. That's fucking bullshit stuff. Oh yeah.
Oh my God! Sexual
about
orientation
gender?
is bullshit.
Nowadays,
Oh my God.
it is.
I'm so angry
Yeah.
with Drunken Crow. That's it. Hit the
Crow's
stream
such a bigot.
button,
Oh my
you
God.
bigot.
John, you can't disagree with me on that. In gender studies, and
Well, I mean, isn't sexual
I'm a
orientation like if you're gay, if you're queer, if you're like,
dude,
if you're
fucking-
bisexual, that's
no.
like LGBTQ. That's sexual orientation. So
the natives have and had different sexual orientation before
native-
all of us.
just natives.
What the fuck,
in-
Crow?
What about
in
race?
North America, in North,
Only native?
shut the fuck up. In North America, yes, there have been different sexual identities in North America before all this fucking woke bullshit.
But what about like Europe and Africa? So just America?
I don't know about that.
So only
That-
Americans can have different sexual orientations.
Maybe they did. Maybe they could.
And
I don't
gender
fucking
bending's
know.
Whoa!
bending's been a
Gene,
thing
Gene.
in many
In one
different
Drunken Crow. Hers, $3.
different
Hold on,
societies throughout time.
Hold on, Drunken Crow's a bitch came through with a $3 tip and said, "I'm mad at Drunken Crow. Here's $3."
Okay, fine. I'll shut the fuck up.
No, they're giving me money. Okay, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you're all a bunch of bigots and pieces of shit. I'm the only one here
Yeah.
speaking truth.
Well, I want to answer Brian's question about the cloning of animals that have died. So Tasmanian tiger, there may be a
In light of
benefit to
Drunken
bringing
Crow.
that back
Hers,
to the
$3.
environment that it used to live in, because it could eradicate some rabbits and other pests. The dodo, from what I understand, it's not even going to be a dodo. It's going to look like a dodo. It's going to have the DNA sequencing of a dodo, but it's not going to be a dodo because there's no genetic material left to clone
You're
a dodo from. So they're going to build the genome up and then basically do some editing to it and create a bird that looks and behaves. It's not a dodo though. And bringing back things like mammoths and that is it's a big waste of money, and the company doing it, I suspect, are making a fucking mint. Will they produce a mammoth ever? No. Will they produce a dodo? Will they produce a Tasmanian tiger? Probably. Then again, they have got some genetic material, so
I'm
they
scared.
might. But what are they gonna breed it from? Because here's the crazy bit: the Tasmanian tiger is, if you go and look at its family tree, it's a numbat, just a really big gnarly one.
You don't know.
Really,
Not really a
really big
tiger.
meat-eating gnarly one.
A
The
wombat?
No, a numbat.
What the fuck is a nun bat? Is them like
It's a
nunchucks?
tiny
It's like a
little
nun in the back.
possum-like thing. It's a little critter that lives in the tree.
Yeah, Tasmanian
lying.
tiger is not a tiger in the same way like a koala bear is not a bear.
Yeah, but if you go and look at the thylacines, have got a really big jaw on them. They're meat eaters. The Tasmanian devils are also a weird critter. But yeah, thylacines were they evolved from numbats,
Your
which
mom.
is freaking crazy.
Now, Red Eye, have you ever played Ty the Tasmanian Tiger?
No. And just to finish off my question real quick with Brian, I think money would be far better spent in conserving what species that are on the brink of extinction. We've proven in Australia that you can do it if you really put yourself to the task. We brought bilbies back from the brink of just absolute desolation. You just got to keep, in Australia, the trick is keep all the introduced pests out. So if you can keep feral cats and dogs out of an area, all the native critters can have a go at surviving, because dogs and cats aren't native here. They
Without
dingoes
ferrets.
are, but yeah, but oh look, cats fuck shit up in Australia. They kill so many fucking birds. Keep your cats inside, people. Can't stress that enough. They are murder machines.
It's like 35.
Almost like they're not indigenous to that area.
Of like cats, like across the globe, have taken out birds. 35,000 species. No, 35,000
You're lying.
species.
Cats are cuter than birds, so I don't see what the problem is.
Dude,
I think when you're trying to preserve endangered species, the metric for which ones should, like, where you should allocate the money is which species are cuter, not which ones are more, like, important or crucial to the environment. So, like, pandas, even though they're broken, worthless fucking animals, we got to invest all this money into saving them as opposed to other animals that are much more vital to the ecosystem.
No. All of them. That's the thing we keep fucking forgetting as humans, because we're big, stupid, blundering fucking idiots that just think what we say is to go. The ecosystem is a complete thing. There's even mosquitoes play a part in ecosystems. It's like if we could eradicate mosquitoes. We could, and what would happen? We could also eradicate. There's certain viruses and stuff that we could eradicate. But should we do it, or are they playing a part in our evolutionary process that we just can't fathom? Because we do know that viruses do affect DNA to a certain extent. And for instance, there's bugs out there. They get a certain virus, and it's basically makes them turn a certain color. And in the early stages of it, it's the same thing that happens to opals. It's like this crystallization, and these bugs look like fucking opals depending on the angle you look at them for a little while. And a virus does that.
Lies.
We also worked out that a virus is the root cause for cervical cancer in human females. And now we've got this vaccine that knocks off the thing that causes cervical cancer.
Lies.
And in a few more generations, we should see that number drop off a cliff of the amount of women that die from that insidious disease, because it killed my mum. Fucking evil shit, that stuff.
That wasn't nice. What the fuck? You want me
I
to
didn't
teach
know I was
going to
mention my mum.
Yeah, I couldn't say lies after that. Fresh ground cockroaches are Sheb's favorite lube? Yes. No, that's what I use for coffee.
Yeah, it's weird how everything's a part of the ecosystem. If you knock one part of it out, it can really upset the apple cart and potentially end us as well. Like if we lose pollinators for fruits and vegetables, we starve really quickly. And in Australia, there's been an outbreak of this mite disease in beehives, and they had to destroy beehives within this a couple of 100-kilometre radius.
Yeah.
And they started scrambling around Australia looking for alternatives, butterflies, bugs, anything. And it turns out our native bees can't be infected by this mite, and they don't sting either. We got these tiny little bees. They're really cute little dudes. They're about a quarter of the size of a European bee, and they're little dark brown and black and different colours, and they're stingless. And you can get them living in your garden, and I'm actually starting to attract them now. But
You're stingless.
Ecosystems are very fragile, and everything's there. We might not understand its purpose, but it's still got a purpose.
Bryant.
I'll shut up. Sorry, dude.
You're fine. I just want the e-bag to Bryant for a second.
Now,
Bryant,
if we...
shut up, Gene.
You shut up.
This is important, Gene. Bryant, help me with the Seattle goal up there, please.
Yeah,
Brian.
we already fucking got the Seattle goal.
Yeah, but
So,
dude,
Brian's on a roll.
$100. I'm gonna shut up. I need more than that for the real goal in the end.
Well, listen, I'm
Shut
going to
up.
answer his. I'm going to answer his next
What?
question, and that might make him put him in a really good mood. He might
Okay.
free up the donation thing. Oh yeah.
Okay.
He's mentioned cane toads. Now, here's the funny thing about cane toads. Forever, anything that tried to eat a cane toad would die. Things evolve, and crows have learnt that if they grab a cane toad, flip it over, and just peck at its guts and eat all of its internal organs without messing around near the poison sacs, and they eat the heart, the liver, and probably the lungs. Well, ibis, which we call affectionately known as a bin chicken, a bird with a big long bill that forages in the mud, they have learnt to grab cane toads and then basically take them down to the water's edge and then start beating the shit out of them on the ground till they get angry and produce all of their poison out of their the two glands on their shoulders. The ibis will then pick it up, take it to the water, wash all the fucking poison off it, and then just swallow the cane toad whole, dead. And the ibis is fine because it's already it made it eject all of its poison, and it's washed it all off, and it takes the toad about a day to replenish its poison supply. So animals are actually evolving down here to learn how to eat cane toads without dying. It's taken 70 years for the ecosystem to adapt to their presence.
Now,
That's
do you
fucking
think
cool.
if we eliminated humans, do you think that would have an impact on the environment?
A massive impact for the positive. It would the planet would bloom again. We're the biggest virus on it, dude. Whether I might not like to admit it, but we are the biggest
Well,
virus.
what
on the
about
planet.
rats, cats, and dogs? Do you think?
No.
They would all. There would be. It would balance itself out. Nature would take back the cities pretty damn. Go and look at Pripyat. That's a really good example of how quick nature will just go. You nom 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 nom. And it'll take the city straight back, and you won't know it was 100 years from now. The only thing I'd be concerned about is nuclear facilities. If we shut them down safely, then humans could disappear, and we'd be none the wiser in 100 years.
Take us, not even 100 years. Take us out in 10 years.
Oh no, you'd see remnants of the cities for probably a long till the skyscrapers all collapsed, and then nature would literally absorb it. They found ancient civilizations in South America. They used satellite topography, and it was an Australian kid. He was like in his early teens that discovered all of these massive foundations for ruins, and you had to look with satellite imagery, and you can actually peg out where all of these civilizations were, and they were fucking massive. And we had no idea they were there until this kid, using his computer and some code and satellite imagery, went, Jesus, these were massive ancient civilizations. Holy fucking shit.
But I mean, like, if you're just like some regular dude or person, I'm gonna send this drone out in this fucking piece of like Amazonian area.
Oh, that would be fun. I'd love to mess with like indigenous people, like uncontacted tribes, just using drones to make them
do it.
Yeah, to freak them out.
Like,
Oh, and I'm gonna put it online and stream it. Yeah.
Or like 50 like little drones and then like,
What is it? The Sentinel Islands off the coast of India. There is actually one tribe they do know of that is. Here's the problem though. You try and contact them, helicopters that fly close enough, they pull out their bows and start lobbing arrows at it and lobbing rocks. And the people that have landed on the beach have been killed by these people. They don't want contact, and they'll kill you.
I think it's actually illegal too. On top of that, to do that.
Absolutely, Shad. Nailed it.
With the North Sentinelese, like all the other islands, like the people are really friendly and stuff. The thing with the North Sentinelese is that a few hundred years ago, and it's well documented, an East Indian Trading Company ship landed on the island, and one of the things that British would do is they would abduct somebody from a tribe and then take them to a place, give them a bunch of like food and kind of spoil them, and then they'd go back and they'd be like, hey, these guys are pretty cool, and then they'd indoctrinate them or enslave them or colonize them. They tried to do that, but then they got sick, and it was probably the common cold, and they just dropped them off and they ended up dying, and then ever since then, every documented case, they've been really hostile to outsiders. So what they did, they probably created some kind of religion.
Whoa!
I spent $300 on new tires, but your Seattle trip is more important.
Time. Bryant coming through with a $3 tip. Said I spent $300 on new tires. Your Seattle trip is more important. Thank you, Bryant.
Excuses.
Thank you, Bryant. Guys, be like Bryant and help me out with the Seattle trip goal up there.
Thanks, dude.
Thank you,
Or
Bryant. You have huge weenie.
Let's donate to Bryant's, tires.
No, he already got them fixed. He already got that taken care of. He's good. Bryant's the greatest.
No, but the reason why that tribe's probably so hostile is because after that happened, they probably created some kind of like religion around like any outsiders that ever come to the island, like get rid of them because they probably brought a disease that killed a bunch of people.
I spent $300
There's
on new
tribes
tires,
down in,
but your Seattle trip
South
is more important.
America, I do believe, that have very limited contact, and like they have had some contact, but not much. And the last time one of these tribes were in contact with a bunch of people, it ended badly, and one of the main contacts was killed. And they fled into the forest and haven't been seen. And the sad part is that illegal loggers and other people that do nefarious things in the rainforest will come across these tribes and just kill them. And no one knows because they'll just bury them and they just disappear.
Yeah. Well, they do predict that there's still probably a decent amount of like uncontacted like tribes in the Amazon, but a lot of them probably know somewhat that there's a notable amount of people outside the rainforest because a lot of the tribes have been contacted, so they probably mingle with the other tribes.
Well, there's a handful of people that say that the Amazon is basically planted by these ancient people. So, like, the whole Amazon is ancient.
Well,
I
don't know.
I'm
about
drunk.
That. That's pretty.
No, there's signs that extensive agriculture and land preparation went on in the whole area. That's why it's one of the reasons it's so fertile is that the land was headful.
You don't know that.
Well, no, I don't personally know it, but the scientists that have studied it, I'll just
Lies.
take their word for it.
Lies.
You know, I don't understand electronics or engineering, but the guy that sells me the computer parts assures me that if I put them together properly and I power it up and then I install the operating system, I'll be able to annoy people on the internet and shitpost it. Well, here I am.
Lies.
Well, here's the thing with that logic, Red Eye. You're not an expert, so when experts demonstrate how things work, you're not able to understand what the experts say. So people who aren't experts, when they disagree with you, they clearly know better because you're not able to prove that the experts are right because you're not an expert. So
Well,
because
I
they
can prove
could
the
be
expert's
wrong.
right. No,
Yeah, but
no, I can prove. See that computer there? I took the advice of the experts and bought all the parts that they said that I should. And guess what? It's been running now for 4 fucking years, and I'm not kidding. I don't turn it off. It's just been on for the last 4 fucking years.
You're a psychopath.
What I'm saying there is like there's a lot of annoying people when you disagree with them and you bring up like what the official science says and the textbook information. They like to sit there and it's like, well, I've never looked into it, so I don't know what the experts say. But because you're not an expert, I can just assume you don't know what you're talking about. And it's like, okay, so why do you think you know what you're talking about then?
Well, you know, I don't quite understand the physics behind flight. I do know that wings generate lift and a high and low pressure, and usually the higher pressure is under the plane, and yeah, it does funny things. And you know, if you're going at supersonic speeds and you angle your wings down, you can actually start riding the supersonic shockwave to make your air flight even more efficient, which is what the X-70 Valkyrie did before it got smashed into pieces by a fucking F-104 starfighter that went too close to the fucking right wing, got sucked up into the fucking wings vortex turbulence, and it basically just flipped the starfighter over, chopped off the tails of the Valkyrie, and then it all went horribly wrong. And that's the fastest. That thing was a glorious plane. I've just watched a doco on the Valkyrie. It was this supersonic fucking fight. 60 years ago, you guys designed it. It was fucking insane. looked like it was straight out of science fiction.
You look like you're out of science fiction.
I didn't understand any of that.
So yeah, I don't understand aerodynamics to the extent that the experts do, but I'll take their word for it because I used to live next to an airport, and you know what used to happen all the time? Once the planes
Planes
went
would fly.
high enough and they generated lift, they left the ground and they kept going. I even saw a
Prove
few
it.
crash. You know why they crash? Because usually they'd go
Air.
into a bank and one of the wings would cease to fucking create lift and it would just go bleh.
Wow. I blame
I'm
Gene.
saying, like, a lot of people, like, when you disagree with them and you cite your sources and you're, like, citing experts on things that are really esoteric, like, people who get mad because how dare you've read a book on complicated stuff where you have a layman's understanding based on what the experts say, but I haven't done any research and I only know what's based on hearsay and I don't even have a layman's understanding. And you're a douchebag and you have no reason to think you know what you're talking about because you've read a book written by the experts when I've never done any research and I've never cited the experts. So I deal with a lot of people that are like that. And it's like, I don't get how they don't see how flawed their logic is.
Their poop stinks.
Yep.
Does your poop stink, Gene?
Of course it does.
Occasionally.
Prove it.
It's
Can I
sterile.
smell
No,
it?
it's Gene just shits out this clear jello-like stuff because it's completely sterile from all the
Yeah.
fucking amphetamines he takes.
Wow.
Take all
that's
the
hot.
charcoal tablets that make your shit odorless and
Hell
everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's sexy right there.
Look, here's the thing about the human race that I've learnt in the last few years, that they won't take the advice of doctors that have had careers for decades that have been hired by the federal government to give them medical advice. Those people, freaking crazy. But if you get a dude that's been on WWE and been beat up by Vince McMahon and maybe had their own show where they might have said words like "you're fired," they tell you to take fish tank cleaner as medicine. You'll just go down and buy a fucking box of that shit. That's where we're at with humanity, Gene. They ignore the career-long medical expert and listen to the guy that was on the fucking wrestling show for medical advice.
Hey, experts could be wrong, therefore they are. It's not whether it's probable that these people are right compared to whether these people are right. What matters is possibility.
Well,
So
no.
this-
What you do is you start looking around and you start getting some very. You start looking for a second opinion. So you go and look at what the health expert from most countries, except maybe China, are saying, and maybe Russia. You might want to ignore those guys too, and probably
What about
North Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to ignore North Korea. Might not want to take their medical advice either, but you might want to listen to the folks from several European nations, and maybe South Korea and Japan, and maybe some Middle Eastern nations and some African nations, and have a look at what their medical experts are all saying, and
They
are
said
they,
you
are
were
they, and
gay.
then ask yourself, are they recommending the fish tank cleaner or the vaccine that's been worked on by several drug companies have all been working behind the scenes
Yeah,
together,
but all
because
those experts help
I
support.
could be
like,
wrong.
big-
I know.
Well, no, they all support Big Brother when it comes to like hiding the cancer cure, so we can't trust them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they hid that cancer cure from me when they cured me from cancer about 10 years ago. Those fucking assholes,
Yeah.
sons of
Well,
bitches.
Logic people use there is like they'll talk about how you always hear about these cancer cures, and it's like, yeah, they have cured certain types of cancer, and the cures are
Yeah.
out there. It's the fact that there's different types of cancer, and they haven't cured all types of cancer yet. But
Here's the crazy one. Did you know that one type of cancer can then turn into a second type of cancer, which is
oh my god, Never heard
Well,
that before.
the way the doctor explained it to me, like, he's the biggest shock I ever got.
What do
Was,
they know?
no, well, this is when I got diagnosed with skin cancer. That I get a phone call when the doctors ring you in Australia and say, "Come in, we need to talk to you." It's fucking bad news. They never, because if it's good news, they'll let you. They don't contact you. So I know that the biopsy that I've just got has come back as cancerous. So for 2 days I'm shitting myself. I walk into the doctor thinking I'm a dead man walking, white as a ghost, panicking because I have an anxiety thing. And the doctor sees that I'm shitting my pants, and I go, and she goes, "Listen, calm down." She sat me down. She says, "Listen, don't worry." And I kid you not, this is the weirdest sentence I've ever heard come out of a human being's mouth. She said, "Don't worry, you've got the good cancer." Right?
Oh, God.
She said, "Don't worry, you've got the good cancer."
She said
And
you
I'm-
don't have skin cancer, you have rectum cancer.
Yeah, no,
That's
no.
why you're shitting yourself.
Well, no, then she's let it sink in, and the look on my face, I must have gone from shitting myself to being the most confused motherfucker on the face of the planet. And she then explained, she said, "The one that you've got now, it grows incredibly slowly. Like it had been on my leg for about a decade already. And the reason I noticed it was starting to slightly increase in its growth rate, which was a sign that it was turning into a melanoma. Once it turns into a melanoma, it can kill you in a few weeks. You just got to tap into your blood supply, and then it just travels around your body and goes brat and everything. You're dead." But she's gone, "Don't worry, I've got 30 stitches right on the outside of my knee joint. It's like worst spot ever because I'm a skinny little bastard. So 15 internal, 15 external. And they chopped this thing out. And they just went, you're good."
I totally forgot that there was a. What?
It's a different bunch of cancers, and some of them, when they say it's a good cancer, because it grows incredibly slowly and it's not intrusive. This thing was just like on the surface of my skin, slowly just growing in diameter. But if it got to a certain point, it was going to turn into a melanoma and murder ball me. And my stepbrother's father, his hairdresser went. He used to go in for a haircut every 2 weeks, and 1 week the hairdresser went, "Got a funny little dot on the top of your head there, mate. Might want to go to the doctors and get that checked." 6 weeks later, he was dead. It was a melanoma, and it burrowed straight into his brain, and just that was that.
I didn't know the hairdresser didn't do something to him, murder him.
Oh,
Oh, Gene.
Damn, I cracked the
Gene's
code
a
there.
bad person. I don't like
Oh,
him.
You know who's a bad person? God, for allowing cancer to exist.
yeah,
God
it's God's
sucks.
fault.
But hey, we don't know his grand plan.
You a misotheist, are you, John? You believe in
What's
God, you just hate him.
Yes.
That's a thing too. Believe it or not, there's people out there that do believe in God, but they don't love God. They fucking hate God. God's a butthead.
Go to war with God.
I don't know if I pronounced that right. Is it miso or misotheist? I'm not sure, but
What?
What's that, Crow? We're
well,
Wilma
I'm not-
gets it.
Will it?
Your Wilma
Well,
get fed. Just noticed
Yeah.
that.
Will it?
What? Chicken butt?
What? Will my dick fit, John? Oh no.
Yeah.
It is
God gay? I don't think so.
Crow.exe has stopped responding.
no.
God.
I just wanted to respond in
Guys.
some way.
Guys, tip more to get me to drink more. Can we get to 125 in on the Seattle trip goal?
This is a call. This is a call to arms. We're gonna get Shabisky freaking toasted.
Yeah, let
Right?
me
We
be right
want,
back real
we
quick.
want, we want to see Shabisky streaming tomorrow, so hungover that he's wearing sunglasses, and all he does is he sits there and he goes, "Jack, don't breathe so loud." We want to get him that baked. So let's do this, folks.
Also, we want to see John live. Come on.
I'll go live later.
Later, Tater.
I will try to. Dirt's making some thumbnails for me, so I am thinking doing some gaming stream. And I'm thinking every week when we did the PPP, I usually have a bunch of videos and content left over. So I was thinking of doing some like Gene solo streams where I just cover all the extra content by myself. Try to get used to being by myself on stream. So I can flub over myself and everything, because I don't have associates to work off of.
Oh, you want to do a solo kind of thing?
Yeah, Gene solo. I'll cover all the extra stuff that we don't get to. And then I want to do more private streams to where we watch shitty like old movies and stuff, like TJ Hooker and stuff.
Well, I'll tell you where I would like to start streaming is over on Rumble, and here's why. I've seen some streams over there where it's kind of like what you see on YouTube, except you can show titties and no one gets upset. As long as you don't... Here's the trick though, you can't leave it up on your channel as a... If there's... Yeah, it's this little grey area that exists there, and it's like... I kind of like the fact that they aren't censoring boobies and things like that. It's much more relaxed than YouTube.
Is Gene Zula.
So I'm going to create a Rumble account and over the next few days. Just get a feel for the place. And I've heard things. I just want to go and make up my own mind whether it'd be worth creating a presence there. Because, like I said, more relaxed rules. It's better than YouTube already. It's
Wait, now...
Rumble.
Oh.
Don't you think YouTube is sexist where a guy is allowed to show their boobs on camera, but a woman isn't?
No, well, depends on how you it depends on how you label the video. If you label it, there's these workarounds where you can get away with a hell of a lot on YouTube, it turns out, but I'm not going to
Educational.
talk about them. Yeah, medical, educational things. You can see some amazing things on YouTube compared to other places. But the thing I'm talking about Rumble is they were showing footage of strippers dancing on poles.
I like strippers.
Very little to nothing on, and it was like, I like this environment. It's like,
I wish I was a strippers.
No, there was a video that was this chick in the gym was just like, I need no. She's like, I need help, and she's like, I don't know what the weight was, but like all the guys were just like, I'm not gonna help you because that's all the videos nowadays are sexist in the gym. And this chick just like, boom,
she died.
Like, probably. I don't know. I didn't fucking watch the whole video.
Dude, I want to see the video now. Sounds fun.
But like, fucking females are just like, oh, I go to the gym, and I just get fuck, what's it called? I'm drunk.
Pro.exe has stopped responding.
They just get impregnated.
Look,
You're
here's the bottom line.
Sexualized.
Rumble's got boobies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, look, the ladies that I was seeing on these videos today, I'm pretty sure some of the footage is from the European pole dancing championships. So it's some of these ladies are doing things that defy gravity in heels that would wearing things that make me go
Defying Gravity. I like that song from like The Wicked.
What the fuck is The Wicked? Gene, you don't even know what you're talking
Like,
about.
it's a prequel to like The Wizard of Oz, or one of the 40 prequels to Wizard of Oz. The Wicked, it's a Broadway play.
You don't know anything.
And they sing just you and I defying gravity.
Right, I tell him he don't know anything.
Okay. Fucking females want to fucking be like, oh.
Oh my god, you're so sexist, Crow. Now you're going into like sexist territory.
Wait, hold on. We want to call it Broadway
Whoa.
and not.
Oh.
Oh, see, that's female.
I'm highly offended. I want to shit everywhere.
Oh, so we can't call it
Oh,
Broadway.
too late. I just pooped in the corner. I'm so outraged.
I'm
I
outraged.
just went over and had a rage poop. Just...
Damn, everyone's getting like fecal incontinence nowadays.
Oh, bought license plates. There's a name I haven't seen for a while.
You don't know that. Shut up. You're not a scientist. Are you a scientist?
No, but I know one.
I read that
Prove
one of
it.
the most common causes to like fecal incontinence is like being retarded, and yeah.
I don't like Gene anymore. We shouldn't hang
What?
out.
It's the truth.
I don't like Gene. Kick him out of our club, guys.
All right. So I can prove that I know a scientist. I know Landon. Landon said he's a scientist. He said that on the internet. Therefore,
think he's
it's
lying.
true. No,
He's
he said it
lying
on the
to
internet.
you.
It's true.
He's lying to you.
It can't be a lie if he said it on the internet.
It can. be
You
a
don't
lie.
understand the fundamental basics of the internet. If it's
You
said on
don't-
the internet, it must be true. Yeah, that's how it works.
You don't know anything. You talk.
You
weird.
don't know anything. I said
talk
that on
weird.
the internet, so therefore you don't know anything. See?
Well, to be
You talk
fair,
weird.
like when I was younger, and a lot of like my older relatives would be like, "Oh, not everything's on the internet." You know, it's like, well, like just it doesn't mean it's not true either. It's like the world's largest database of information's on the internet, and
Yeah, but it's quite true that not everything's on the internet.
Yeah,
There-
Gene.
there's millions and millions of photos that never made it to the internet. Just
Dumb piece of shit.
that's just one
Gene.
example of stuff
Yeah.
that never made it to the internet.
Yeah, Gene. Stupid. Pay attention.
but it's
to
also with like search engines and stuff. It's easier to like cross-reference information than like ever before. So it's like if you before the internet, if you read something in an article, it's kind of like you don't have other articles on standby likely, or if you hear something on the radio, it's like you kind of have to take the time to go to a library and look into it, which is out of the way for a lot of people. So now that the internet's a thing, it's like if you read something in one article, dozens of other articles are just a Google search away. So verifying things and
Prove
getting
it.
like yeah.
Well, here's the thing, though. I read a really good article yesterday about a Chinese deepfake news outlet on
True.
social media. And they've created a male and female avatar voices, and I looked at the shit and I went, that's a person, and it's like, nope. It turns out there's websites out there now where you can go and generate photorealistic people that don't exist just from pushing a button. And so this Chinese company have used software from England. The English company have clammed the fuck right up because they've basically been caught with their hands in the cookie jar helping the Chinese government create absolute bullshit information and pass it off as legitimate news. And it's called Wolf's News. And there's a male and female presenter. I went looking for their presence on YouTube. I couldn't find, but apparently TikTok, Facebook, and a few other places you can find this Wolf News, and it's this male dude with like he's got the three day beard growth going, very rugged, big chin. The lady is very easy on the eyes. It's like a lot of work went into it.
Anus is easy.
That's
So you gotta
great commentary chat.
be careful what info you take in now and make sure you verify it. Like at the start of the Ukraine war, Russia produced deep fakes of Zelensky saying, just lay down your arms and give up to the Russians. And it was like, oh shit. And I've seen it. It was like, that's a pretty convincing deep fake. Luckily, you realise that Zelensky would never have said that in real life because he was already out there saying, here's some grenades. He was giving away like crates of grenades at that point in reality. And then this deep fake came out, which didn't make much sense. So
He's lying.
Oh, well, Zelensky was a comedian before he was ever president, and like,
one of the best wartime presidents I've ever freaking seen, dude. He's a
I-
boss. He's going around the world He's got
Yeah, but
himself.
he's short though.
Yeah, but he's also a
gives
boss
a
at negotiating.
And he's a comedian. He's gonna fuck around as much
No,
as he
he's-
wants to.
He ain't fucking around, dude. He held the Russians at bay. They were rolling into Kiev. Have you seen the footage of how they turned that fucking armored column around and they were rolling into the outskirts of Kiev and they just started fucking blowing up tank after tank after tank. And you
That's
see the whole column
comedy.
shit
That's
themselves and
comedy
turn around and
right
drive
there.
back out of town. No, it's not
That's-
comedy. That was a fucking war, dude.
No,
Yeah.
that's
Oh, people dying. That's
Zelensky-
not funny. No, it's not.
I don't give a shit. It's a war, yes, but that's
Well, it's funny
Zelensky's
how much
comedy.
Russia fell flat on their face and how he makes a joke out of Russia. That's comedy.
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking saying. Because like, Putin is like shit his
Putin's
pants.
Putin his pants.
Yeah, he's Putin his pants.
Yeah. See, everyone's getting fecal incontinence nowadays.
Oh, what the fuck, fecal incontinence? Fucking.
Yeah.
No, but Russia's not gonna fucking. They don't have anything. They can try, but they're not. Yeah, they're not gonna like.
They got a
get
lot of
anywhere.
stuff. They got like Siberia.
They got plenty left, mate.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
Well,
that.
yeah, they're fucking 20-year to 40 fucking.
They got
year.
Steven Seagal. They're gonna send
Oh,
him in
yeah.
there, and he's gonna do his Aikido on the
Yeah.
entire Ukrainian military. He's their
Yeah.
nuke. Their
Yeah,
weapon of mass
Steven
destruction. It's not their nukes. It's Steven Seagal.
Listen, Steven Seagal and his stunt doubles are going to decimate NATO. Just wait for the movie to come out. I promise you.
Wait. Putin, he's like a something degree, like black belt in judo. I'm going to use
Judo.
deepfakes, and I'm gonna make a movie where it's Steven Seagal and Putin, and just the two of them alone take on all of the Ukraine and NATO.
Guys, shut up.
Oh
Shut
shit,
up.
Shabisky's still here.
Let's
That loser.
make
We need more money.
more
Shab
progress.
needs more money.
Let's make progress on this new goal. We have a new goal. This one's better than the last ones.
Here's the deal.
Okay.
We need to get money so Shabisky can go to this hockey game and get himself a jersey from one of the teams that he's never going to follow or care about ever again. We got to get him some because I want to see.
I'll sign a
Shab-
jersey for them too while I'm there.
No, dude, seriously, you should set a goal and get yourself a good souvenir from this trip, something that you can keep and that would be kind of cool. Like, you've never been to a big hockey game before, and this is a big like the big league hockey game. I take it, not just a local one.
You're lying.
Oh, I don't know. You tell me. You
I don't know.
I will donate if you get a Minnesota Wild. Fuck, what's it called? You just said
Jersey?
it, right? Jersey. There we go.
yeah.
Words.
Minnesota.
drunk.
Words are hard.
That'd probably be one of the things that I'd try to get as a souvenir as I travel around America is different jerseys from all the towns that I go to. Because I will say one thing: America's sports uniforms they're varied and they're very cool too. Like baseball jerseys, football jerseys, hockey jerseys, they're all pretty freaking cool.
When I travel to like different cities, I just try to get like a thumb or a pinky from random people every time I go to a different town.
Yeah, John.
And I keep them as like
wow.
trophies, not just mementos and everything.
I hope the FBI heard that, and I'm hoping that we hear.
Dude, I've
Like
mentioned it before, and they've never like
Yeah.
called on to anything. So
I hate you,
think I'm safe.
Jane.
What?
Blair, have a good night. And
Aw.
Remember to tip more money next time, Blair.
I'm sorry you missed your thumb.
Yes.
you smell.
You don't need to sleep. That's why they have caffeine and sugar and other things.
Yeah.
So Shabisky yawns. Well, great advertising. Thanks, dude.
Shut up, your pee-pee looks weird.
Should just
Wow,
use your
your
ADD to get an
Your
Adderall.
poop stinks.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
I
So
you
smelled
poop in
it.
here.
I know, keep it. That's why you smell it.
Yeah. There
Oh.
you go,
Not eat the
guys.
poo-poo.
Shab being a fecal hoarder confirmed.
I'm a
Don't eat the
fecal
poo-poo.
hoarder. So I
Do
made
not
a
eat the
goal.
poo-poo.
I made a goal to keep me streaming. Is it possible for us to hit this goal up here? To keep me streaming and drinking. Look at this beer here. I'll open it up and drink it.
Dude, the goal again. Like,
What the fuck?
we doubled
No,
your goal.
Movie.
Like,
movie.
yeah,
Movie.
you piece of shit.
Movie.
I never said there was gonna be a movie. We've been hanging out
Yes, you did.
forever.
Piece of shit.
And I'm
Yeah. No, I'm on John's side. I'm on
Yeah.
John's side. Come
well,
on.
don't be on that side. That's
Chad's
like
worse
the
than
worst
Hitler.
side you could be on. Rice Kabibi,
Yo,
he
yo,
thinks that
Biscuit.
there's a movie when
I got you, Bisky.
No,
Shabisky's never, ever, ever mentioned movie night, ever. If you can show me anywhere on the internet where Shabisky has ever been associated with or mentioned a movie night, I will give you a tip of the hat and say, well done, good detective work.
Well,
Other than
John
that-
and I want a refund then.
Yeah.
No,
I
we're gonna
fine.
resend our tips
I'm
now,
fine.
en
Both
masse.
of you guys tip $100 right now, and all.
Oh,
And all.
God, you greedy piece of shit.
What?
Cancel Shab.
All right, fine. Okay, Drunken Crow, you do 25, and Gene does 25 to hit this new goal. Okay, that's all.
I did 75.
I'll give you. I give you a
I did
refund.
like 150.
I'll give you a refund after this. Okay, you just have to hit this new goal. Okay.
You better fucking jerk me off and pull my balls. Come on.
Dude,
I'm totally down.
didn't we do like 3 times your goal today? Like, didn't you make the goal 3
No.
times over?
No, two.
I've-
And-
Oh,
It's
it's
in there,
just 2 times over.
yes,
Sure.
and Gene.
Sure. No, there's been no goals. What are you talking about? It's a 0.
Yeah.
It's no
Yeah,
goal.
it says
No
0.
goals to
There's
hit.
been no goal, Gene.
What are you talking about?
Dylan, help me with this goal. This.
Shab's
Original-
an unappreciative piece of shit.
Shut up.
Are we going by American money or Australian money? Because if we're going by Australian money, then yeah, we haven't hit the goal.
Dude, if we're going by
But, like-
Australian money, then you guys donated millions of dollars to me, and I'm still broke. What the fuck?
Actual
Millions of
money?
dollary dues. What was I gonna say? I need it. Okay, I really do need the
Yeah.
tips and stuff. So please
Really
do
needs
it.
people to pay for him, his Seattle vacation.
It's
everything.
not just that,
really
Gene.
important.
It's,
Well, Shab, you've got
what?
something really important to do. You need to tell Taylor just how awesome Taylor is, because Taylor's upset right now.
Taylor is amazing. Yeah.
Who's Taylor?
Taylor Scene. She's a gangster, yo. She throws up her gang signs every time I come around. And I'm like, holy shit, bitch. What's going on? She's like, yeah, what's up, what's up? And she throws up the blood sign. And I'm
You
like,
know what
holy
kind of
shit.
people are really gangster,
What?
Shab?
Gay guys?
No, gangsters.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah.
Billy, show him how it's done. Come through with that tip, motherfucker. Make me open up this
Motherfucker.
next beer. Guys, if we can get just 25 in on the goal, I'll open up the next beer. Can we do... Oh!
Wait,
Man.
Oh,
See,
damn.
Billy Boy Blue, now Shab made the goal 3 times
Sometimes
over,
you
and he's going to
don't
be
think
begging
you
for
like
even more.
No, now it's a goal. Now it's a smaller goal, Gene. I made it smaller as we
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Gene, you don't
What
even
the other
care.
2 goals?
I
Like,
messaged
they
you
go
like in the
over
last day telling you I'm in financial whatever and I need help, and then you're like,
Dude,
oh my
chill
god.
the fuck out. I'm goofing off, and look at you being a killjoy, you piece of shit.
Red
Ruining the mood.
Eye thinks you're being a killjoy.
I think you're straw manning Red Eye, and I think you're gaslighting him. don't
I
you
think
said
I
that.
think you should just turn the cameras off real quick and
Okay.
just touch each other on the butt with your wieners and
Whoa.
just
I'm totally
just calm down,
DTF.
calm down.
Dude, honestly, thank you, Billy Boy Blue. I appreciate you, Big Balls. Let me open up another beer. Thank you. I really appreciate you, Big Balls. Way
Outstanding.
more than I appreciate Gene.
I'm gonna forgive. I'm gonna forgive Red Eye here. Yeah, you're done. It's just me, Gene, and whoever the fuck wanted to do this.
Whoa.
You probably shouldn't have.
Thank you, Billy Boy
Oh.
Blue.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Like
You're here, Dylan.
when I mentioned that game before, Tide Tasmanian Tiger, I thought was kind of funny. The reason I'm thinking of this is on Steam. Apparently, they re-released it, but people were criticizing the game when it was released because they were saying that it depicted Australia in a stereotypical manner and everything.
Well, yeah,
And
fuck
what they
them.
didn't know, well, what they didn't know is the studio that developed it was an Australian studio.
It's kind of like the video game where me and Ben was playing earlier. How the last name was Honda, but it's a Japanese company because it's Nintendo. All right,
Nintendo, they're racist.
Piston Honda. That's their name. Yeah, Piston Honda. Gene, what does a piston do?
Like does like the piston stuff.
It's
No.
kind of like is it like a pissed
Yeah.
off?
See, Gene
No, but it's
doesn't-
part of an engine.
What does it do?
It has to do with like the what is it, the valve shaft or whatever. So it has to do with letting the steam in, or it depends on what kind of engine you're
What?
talking
It's-
about.
What? Who? What?
In a gas engine, what is a piston for?
An internal combustion engine.
Yes.
Shut up, Red Eye. I'm trying to do the big questioning smart guy.
I
talk
already
here.
told you what it is. Like it's in
Dude.
the engine. It's for like the shaft to let the gas in and out, so it goes up like.
It's more than that, Gene. Okay?
Oh, it's more than that.
It's more than that.
It's not a shaft. It's a cylinder.
Yeah, dipshit. Learn your words. God, Gene, do I have to educate you about everything? See how this is, Red Eye? I have to educate him on everything.
Painful.
I'm the one who taught him how to build bridges.
Wow.
He wouldn't be who he is today if it wasn't for me. Okay? He owes all of his success to me, but he never mentions it. This piece of shit. What a piece
Here's a
of
sad
shit.
thought for the kids of tomorrow. They're never gonna know the joy of listening to a 454 Chevy fucking light up and go bah, because internal combustion engines are bad.
Here's the diagram.
You know what I-
So you
Well,
got
Electric motors
piston-
do go hard though. I will give them that.
You know
yeah,
what I...
so when the steam goes in front, like in the piston, or it pushes the piston back, and that allows like the
Well, no, we were talking
like the
about a
slide
combustion
valve
engine.
and the valve rod. Well, then that's different. But it's a similar concept.
I was just fucking with you, but yeah, the fuel gets pumped into it, and then the explosion happens, and it goes boom, boom, boom. And two guns.
What's the engine?
Or wait.
What's the engine that works off the hot and cold? John? No, there's an engine where you can hook one side up to hot, one side up to cold, and it will start. The engine will start functioning. They're
One
fucking
side-
cool.
Oh.
not
what's
a
the name of those?
diesel.
No, I'll Google it. Forget the bloody name of them. Someone in chat will probably beat me to
Sounds
it.
like a type of compressed like engine.
Well, you're gay. Alright, I'm going to take a dab in the name of Billy Boy Blue. Again, Billy Boy Blue, thank you for supporting so
Sterling
much.
engines.
What's that?
A Sterling engine, and that's what they're probably going to
Oh,
use on
yeah.
Mars. Oh, sorry, on fucking Venus, not Mars. On Venus, it'll be
On
a
penis.
Sterling engine because they need to create something that's sealed off from the environment. But you've got a lot of heat to work with, so if you can have a source of something cold inside it, they may be able to power something for a while around the surface of Venus before it goes. And Sterling engines are pretty freaking awesome.
Cheers, you guys. I'm going to take a dab or do in the name of Red Eye, otherwise known as the Australian Satan. Cheers, Australian Satan.
Yeah,
What do you mean,
Sterling
wow?
engines are really cool.
What are you talking about, Skeppy J? Piece of shit. Mr. White Male depicting like the fake image of Jesus because white people are trying to steal
Yeah,
Jesus.
fuck you, Skabibi. He was a lot more tan. He got way more sun than that, you stupid bitch. Okay?
Not even a lot more tan, just slightly more tan.
He
Slightly
got
less tan Jesus.
He had slightly more color than your depiction of him that
Yeah.
you put as your profile picture, you piece of crap. You're the worst kind of person ever.
Well, like those like diagrams of like this is what like they depicted the real Jesus looked like, and it's like they don't show him with like a beard, and they show him with short hair, and it's like if he had long hair and a beard,
People need
he'd
to
look
stop
almost
worrying
the
about
same.
their
Yeah.
stupid imaginary friend and how he looked. Because he don't look like nothing because he ain't real. They
Well,
just shut the fuck
difference. Here's the difference between Jesus and skeptical Jesus. Jesus accepted God as his dad, where skeptical Jesus turned around and went, "You're not my dad," and ran out of the room.
up. Yeah, he's the black
And never went
sheep.
back. And he's
You're
just,
not my real dad.
he's not my dad.
Yet it turns out that, like, he had twins. There's two Jesuses. One of them was skeptical, and they're like, "Fuck you,
one
you're
was
not."
the Antichrist. Like Jesus, when they went through
Well, they weren't
mitosis in the womb.
twins.
Yeah, one was part of God, the other one was part of Satan.
You don't know
When
that.
when they split, yeah,
When they shit, when
yeah.
they shit all over the place.
And
Fuck
they did
yeah.
the split shit.
When they did the shit split. I want to split
No,
my
what,
shit.
what are you? What
Have
are
you ever-
trying to
Gene,
say,
have you ever
Steppy
took a
J,
shit?
When you're like, wow, Gene, what are you talking about
Gene-
there? What?
Gene, have you ever
Yeah.
took a shit and then you stood up and you peed and then you like
Okay,
split the log
stop.
in half?
Shab, I don't
with
care
your
about
pee?
your fucking fetish. Stop.
No, you like split the log in half with your pee.
Oh my god, Shab,
Psst.
dude. See, Shab has like what is it, bile fetish?
Yeah, never done that. You never chopped the log in half.
No, shut the fuck up, Shab.
Red Eye, you ever chopped the log in half?
Oversharing.
I am so deeply disturbed by what I've just heard. This concept that I've just been introduced to is like, hey, have you ever stood up after you've taken a big massive shit and then use your pee as like a
No, but
yeah.
Steppy J,
Yeah.
what do you mean by lack of piston knowledge? I explained what a damn piston
The,
is.
the answer to that is no, Shabisky. No, I haven't thought about.
What's the
doing
best
that.
way to ask this? I need to ask this as a poll. Have you ever, have you
What is happening?
ever cut a turd
I'm-
in
I'm-
Dookie.
half?
Gotta say Dookie.
Okay.
I mean, I have
See?
probably.
Have you
I've
ever cut a
probably used
dookie in
twice.
half
With your pee.
your pee?
I mean, I used the force, so.
Yeah, you're thinking of the electronic cooler where you can get the hot and cool on that. Yeah,
All right.
Peltiers are actually pretty cool. Coolers for computers.
All right, there we go. There it is in the chat. Put your vote in.
I think nobody should answer it because you guys need to like not enable Shab.
I don't get it. Ooh. Oh yeah. So far, 3 out of the 4 said yes. Gene, a lot of people have cut their logs in half. They gangsta as shit around here, motherfucker. Cutting logs in half. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Mute Shab until he's done like talking about this.
Wow, this is disturbing. So you guys chop up your poop with your pee.
Okay, I'm gonna mute Red Eye now.
Dude, we should all mute
Hey
Gene.
Crow, how's it going?
Let's all mute Gene. Crow, mute. Be the first one. Fuck Gene.
I fucking grew up in the country. I fucking piss outside if I need
Okay, I'm muting Crow now.
Have you ever cut a dookie in half with your pee stream, Gene? You ever stood up and cut a dookie in half like a log? Like cut that log in half. You know what I'm saying, G? No cap? Know what I'm saying?
It's February. I grew up in the Midwest. Grew up in the country. I piss outside if I when I want to. So I am definitely gonna piss outside if I need to, if I want to. Yeah.
I need to ask. I need. I need to ask this question on Twitter.
No, oh jeez, yeah. What
It's a good-
happens when you poop and you got no pee? Do you have to call a friend in to chop up your poop with their pee?
Oh God.
How does that work?
Okay, well, anyway, it's 6 a.m. where I am,
Oh,
and I probably need to get to bed.
What are you
and
talking
it's a good
about,
time for me
Gene?
to head out.
Oh,
'cause,
Don't be a little bitch, John.
Yeah,
Come
what
on,
the
hang
fuck,
out.
Gene? Fuck you.
We're just
Oh.
talking about a little bit of poop chopping with a bit of pee. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, Gene.
Oh, my
Makes it
stomach
more
has a problem with it.
Makes it more efficient to flush down
Dude,
the toilet.
Gene. Okay, you talk about owning a cat. How are you gonna clean up their dookies if you can't even
Well,
handle?
that's why I don't own a cat.
Okay, well, good. Don't ever own a cat or an animal at all if you can't handle dookie talk, dog. You know what I'm saying, dog?
I have OCD, Shab, and I'm all
And you are pretty
germophobic.
retarded. You're germophobic?
All right, we'll stop talking about the poo and the pee and the pee and the poo.
Yeah, sorry, Gene. Will you kiss us to make up for it?
Get away from me.
No, I'm right here, babe. Okay, I'm gonna ask it on Twitter, though. That's where people care about me. People really appreciate
Yeah, and then
me on me. On
The
there.
secondary question should be, do you have poop scissors?
Do you have poo bubba?
Do you have poop scissors?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Dude, that exists. That's a product.
Oh my God. You guys are gonna make me throw up.
What, Gene? What are you like? What? What kind
John, come on.
What
Poop
kind of-
scissors.
Somebody says poop scissors and you're about to throw up? Like, what the fuck kind of environment did you grow up in? Like, what the fuck?
All right, we won't
Poodles
talk
and-
about poop scissors anymore.
cupcakes?
What about a poop scalpel?
Damn it.
John, we've covered someone murdering their grandparents and
Dude,
kissing them.
Dude, a month ago, this stupid bastard had us watch somebody eat and drink their own shit and fucking piss.
Watch it.
Okay,
That
yeah,
was-
you walked
walked
away.
away.
All we're
That
doing
was
is mentioning poop
Yeah,
scissors.
it was
we're saying
gross, and I
we're
walked
saying
away,
poop
and I didn't watch
scissors.
it at all.
Yeah, but
it's-
right now, all we're doing is saying poop scissors. You made us watch somebody make a
I didn't
shit
make you.
piss.
It was Crow, and I had no fucking clue what was in
We
that video.
all watched a shit piss fucking like shake
Yeah, and I
made,
had
and he
no
drank
fucking
it.
clue what was in that fucking video.
You're a bad person, Gene. Okay?
All right,
Blame Crow for that, and I got up and walked away.
Because
I
you're a
won't talk
bad
about-
person.
I won't talk about poop scissors anymore. But what if we got, like those cigar cutter things? What if we made an oversized one for poop? You just cut your poop off like that. No good, Gene?
Okay, I'm gonna
yeah.
call it a night. 6
Oh,
a.m.
come on,
Gene,
bud.
what the
Get to
fuck?
bed.
You're
What?
special.
It's not even that fucking late.
It's 6 a.m.
Gene.
No, it's not even that fucking late.
Gene, stop being a dookie head. You're like Hitler if he had a degree.
Degree.
He had a degree. Did
Thought he had a degree.
he have a
Sure he
degree?
did.
Oh. You're like Hitler if he had a degree, but he was pedantic. There, I said it, Gene.
I heard Hitler was pretty racist.
I heard he was very misunderstood and people just didn't understand him.
See, like
Yeah.
Nazism, it's not that bad of an ideology as long as you interpret it the right way.
So everyone that's
As
here...
Mein Kampf. Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Mein Kampf. It's figurative. Like
You're figurative.
when people read it and they talk about all that like genocide and stuff, that they're just not interpreting it the right way.
Everyone that's here, I put a poll on Twitter for have you ever cut a dookie in half with your pea stream? Go vote on it. There's a link in the chat. I put a link in the chat. What's up, Red Eye?
I'm going to unfollow Shab on Twitter now.
No.
This is why I don't have Twitter. And this thanks for reinforcing that whole you don't want a Twitter account, Red Eye. And it's like, but all your friends are there. They have fun, they share memes. You see boobies. What could possibly be the harm? It's like that's the reason. It's right fucking there. Because once in a while something will pop up in your feed and it's just like I hope a space rock smashes into this planet and resets everything back to just before humans became a thing.
Billy Boy Blue Jeans doing a Kanye West.
Whoa.
He's doing a Kanye West on us, dog.
Well, Hitler did have some good ideas.
Whoa.
Where the fuck did that come out
Holy
of?
shit, look in the chat.
What?
Hey, boss. How you
King
doing?
Beard? Wait, is that the real one? If that's the real one, tip me $50. That's not the real one. The real one would touch my penis in his mouth.
You should feel his foot going into your butt right about 3, 2, 1.
And I didn't feel it,
Put in your ass. Oh, give
But
it
I-
time.
but I think it went up.
No, but
I'm pretty loose. I'm like a gene over here.
Hitler believed that all his troops should have canteens so they could stay well hydrated and stuff. So I mean, that was a good idea.
No.
They should have liquid that to drink.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, wow,
They
what a
should have
genius
cluster.
idea, sir.
They should also have food which has vitamins.
It's definitely pimp.
No, the real pimp would suck my
100%.
nutsack until I came all over his face.
I just gotta. Yeah, it's him.
Lies.
Verified.
If that was the real pimp monk,
Oh,
Billy would tip again.
forgot King Beards is his new his TikTok persona.
His new persona. Oh, damn. Blippity blam. Holy shit. Your mama got tiny tits. Cheers, you guys. Bryant missed you. King Beard.
Yeah. Chat with Pimp. We have to have him on PPP.
I have to have him in my pants.
Gotcha. Everything always has to go there.
Yeah, I like things to go in my pants. No problem with that?
Don't be a weirdo, John.
Yeah, you
Everyone
dork.
likes stuff in their pants. Come on. Fucking
Or like
weirdo.
that, so I mean, what does that say?
I'm Gene.
Yes, we need to have King Beard on the next PPP in
shut
order
up.
to keep Raisin from talking too much. Galen.
Shut up, I'm trying to talk. Pimp Monk. King Beard. King Pimp Beard. Did you know that I'm flying out to Seattle in 9 days to hang out with Ben?
You're gonna see a turtle?
I'm gonna see a turtle named Ben. It's gonna be cute. It's true. I'm going to Seattle for butt sex with the
Oh, I
Ben.
don't know. I think Taylor makes a good point there, Shab.
Real person we need to talk needs to not talk as much as is Shab on the PP. Shut up, Taylor. You're PP. Gene said Raisin talks so much. Isn't he a piece of shit, Billy? Yeah, I don't like him either.
No, Raisin and Galen, when we had the two of them on together, they
They know how to talk, that's for sure.
Yes.
They're talkers.
I am gonna be gone
Prove it.
next weekend. I
Oh,
gotta
you
pick up my
suck.
brother from North Carolina? North Virginia? I don't know.
North Korea.
North
somewhere.
Dakota. Crow. God.
No, I live in South Dakota. I don't have to
Exactly.
He's
You
in
don't
South
even
Korea.
know
You
what
heard
North
it
Dakota is. North Macedonia.
Crow is actually Korean, and his brother lives in North Korea. You heard it here first.
Sure.
North Africa.
North
Why
Africa.
is there a South Africa but not a North Africa?
Where's
Racist.
Mid Africa?
There's a
What about-
South Sudan but not a North Sudan. This is heresy.
What if
I mean, Pit Monk. Tell Billy Boy Blue to tip more. He'll listen to you.
Shad got himself sick and everything.
Shut up, Red Eye.
That's not even a manly sneeze.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
I try to do it like a little girl.
Wow.
Shad and his beta sneezes.
I'm sorry, my sneeze isn't. Stop it, guys.
Well, he actually wasn't
Stop it.
sneezing. He was using the sneezes to like tone out his like the sound of his queefs.
Why, guys? Why
Using
do
it
you have
as
to
a little
bully
queef
me?
filter
Why do you guys have to bully me?
because it's fun.
I'm so sad.
A queef.
Why? I did queef. How did you know? You're lucky he let it slide this one time, Gene. You're lucky, Gene.
And lucky.
Shad won't let me go because he sucks.
You tip another $20, G? He'll let you go. There you go. That's the deal. $20, you can leave.
No, I'll give him a deal. $15 and I'll let you leave. That's 25% off.
25? Done. $25, you can leave.
Yes, $25 now. That's a deal.
Shad's holding me hostage. Piece of shit.
What? I didn't do nothing. I'm the greatest.
Greatest at being a failure.
No.
I'm the greatest at man queefs.
Did King Pitmonk already leave us?
Yeah, you're boring him to death. He sent me a DM saying like, "Wow, Shab sucks. I'm out of here.
Really?
I'll come on your stream as long as Shab isn't there."
Really?
That's what he said.
He said that
Yeah.
about me?
And the boss just sent me a DM. He just said, "That guy is such a scrub. I'm out of here." It's like he's got a stinky butt, and I can't stand looking at him. And he
Why
just
would he-
left.
Dare everyone away, Shab.
Wait. He's talking about Gene, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No,
Sure.
wait, what?
What? Sure.
No, he's talking about me actually.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he was talking about Crow. He's like, I don't want to do streams of skinheads.
But
Whoa.
he looks good as a skinhead.
I own up to it. I mean,
He really pulls off the look.
You do have a head and you do have skin on your head.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone shut the fuck up.
Whoa.
No, you.
I'm gonna drink more Blue Moon. You see that, Billy Boy Blue? You like that? You like Blue Moon? Does it turn you on when I drink Blue Moon, huh?
In a world, one man drinking Blue Moon, but he forgot to put it in the fridge. And now that beer is warm.
Whoa.
Shab's poor executive functioning.
You're an executive functioning.
there's a 2-hour movie about a guy that doesn't put his beer in the fridge.
Oh my god, that would be the best movie ever.
I wish I was a guy that didn't. Oh wait, I am.
You fucking are! Why
Oh
don't
my
you
God.
put it in the goddamn fucking fridge?
I don't know. I'll do it later.
I was thinking, like, I want to make a movie, like, you know, movies like Magnolia or Requiem for a Dream, where it shows like 4 different stories that are going on at once, and they're like
No.
vignettes. I want to do a story like that, but it's like different kids in different war-torn countries. So it's like a kid from Russia drafted in Ukraine, a kid in Burma that's given a rifle at the age of 13 and stuff. Some like young girl in Ethiopia, her village is burnt down.
No. What about some young kid from, let's just say, a farming community on Oklahoma whose family just happens to be on holiday in I don't know, let's just say Somalia, and his
And everyone
family.
dies.
No, not everyone dies. Everyone but the kid dies, and then he's drafted in as a child soldier into a Somalian warlord's faction.
And then he dies.
And then he dies.
Happy ending. Yay.
Exactly.
All right. I am going to dab.
No, there's not. Shut up, young-minded.
What?
Don't be a dick, John.
Yeah, don't be yourself, Gene, for once. Fuck. Piece of shit. Red Eye, you know how that one guy the other day said that he tried to reach out to me to apologize?
Yeah.
I looked up his Twitter earlier, and guess what?
What?
Said you suck.
He has me blocked.
Oh. Is it the wizard dude?
Yeah. I bet he tried really hard to contact me by blocking me.
Does he always have you blocked, or is that a new thing?
It's probably been for a long time, and I didn't realize he thinks I care about him, like, other than him
Like,
being a
why
piece
did
of
he
shit.
block you? That's kind of weird. Like, usually, like, I only block people if they're, like, constantly
Dude, I think
messaging
he
and
banned
shit.
me from commenting in his chat, too, because I commented, and it's there when I go and look at it, but when I look at it on another account, it's not there anymore. But I commented basically explaining to him, like, you're an idiot for thinking I'm mad at you for calling me a grifter. I'm mad at you for fucking false murder, grape, and pedophile freaking allegations being spread on your stream and stuff like that. But I don't
And I'm
think-
sure he's the, like, not the type of guy where if he comments and somebody deletes it or bans him, he's not going to be like, oh yeah, censorship, they can't handle criticism.
Right?
I can't see anything that John posted. I wonder if I'm the same.
Oh yeah, fuck
Not me
John.
blocked.
No, I'm just kidding, John. I'm just fucking kidding.
Gene
You
is
have
a
to ban
piece of
Crow
shit.
from everywhere.
You should ban
I'm-
Crow
I'm-
from anything.
I would suggest just leaving that dude alone and just
He
moving
pisses
on
me
down
off.
the road.
I want to
Yeah,
crush
you-
people. Red Eye.
Find someone worth crushing then. Someone that's
God
actually
damn it.
done
Yeah.
some seriously shitty stuff. Like,
I'll do
there's a
you.
Like
few-
Crow!
look, I'll admit right now, there's 2 people on YouTube that I'll go into their comments and I will say some really god horrible shit. One of them, her name's Adrastia. And when you look into her history and what she's done, it's like, yeah, I'm not going to talk about what she did, but she's got prior form and a freaking
Lies.
mile of it, right? And she's done some really bad shit. And the other one is Love
Two
Notes from
Guns.
CLC. No, 2 Guns is cool. If you know anything about Latiti, I've been trolling her mercilessly as well, and
Wow,
I
you're
just
a
pull
jerk.
out the filter.
You're a
I'll
jerk.
say just about anything to those 2 because they have done some horrible things.
You're a bad
Her
person.
name's Latiti.
No, her name's Leticia.
Oh, I thought you said Latiti.
Her
Like, what the
nickname for
fuck?
herself is Latiti.
Okay.
I like titties.
And if you want to look into it, there's actually some good documentaries on Adonis Paul's channel. And I'll leave it at that. If you want to get informed, there's like 6 hours worth of footage there where you can see it all from the people in question saying it. All their videos. It's not
You're
just
lying.
assertions. It's like it's documentation of these people saying this shit.
You're lying. You think he's lying, Shane?
So if you're gonna start some shit on YouTube, start shit with someone that's worthy of having shit
Should
started.
I do it with the guy that
Like
that
Shabisky.
worked with Leafius here that was talking shit about me?
Up to you.
Alright, I'm doing
I'm
it
not
with
gonna
him.
tell you
I'm
who.
gonna do it with you. I'm gonna do it with him. I'm gonna do it with the other guy. I'm gonna do it with all sorts of guys.
Okay, so should I go get rid of the mustache, the goatee, all of it? Fuck, I don't know what to do.
You look
So you can be
great.
even more of a skinhead. God.
Well, no, yeah, I can do like, woo.
Dude, you want to embrace the
Like-
skinheadness more? God.
No,
Later-
I don't. But I mean, just like I'm trying to like find something that I can go for.
Later,
Oh,
Taylor. Thanks for hanging out with us, cool girl.
I've got a bail as well. So
What?
Thanks for letting me hang out, dude.
I miss you.
I'll be back home in probably half an hour. I'll see if you guys are still around.
Roy.
Fucking kangaroos are kicking
See
it.
you
No,
later.
like New Zealand.
Babe. No, you're gay.
No, you.
No, you. Gay.
Look at Taylor using work as an excuse to not watch Shabisky.
What a bad person.
God. Priorities, Taylor.
What a bad person.
She's
She's the
worse than
worst.
Skeppy J.
She's the worst person I've ever met. I'm in love with the stripper.
Now,
What?
Do you think historical Jesus? Do you think he was a racist?
Historically, yeah.
I think the likelihood. Well, the thing is, it's like most people, like back then, were racist. So it's kind of funny that Jesus did exist. Probably was a racist.
What's funny about that, Gene?
I don't know.
No, it is funny.
Yeah, it is. It's hilarious.
What's funny about that drunken crow?
The irony.
Yeah, because like, oh Jesus, I believe in Jesus, and I love everyone. You do realize that Jesus said he came with a sword and not peace, or whatever the fuck that quote was.
Lies.
And yeah,
Gene, show us your anus.
Dude, she's Taylor's calling us motherfuckers. Jesus, we got a banner.
which Taylor?
That one Taylor.
Whoa. Taylor Swift?
I knew a girl named Taylor when I was a kid, and she was an asshole. So I don't know. I think there's a correlation between being named Taylor
Wait,
Whoa.
did
and
you
being
fuck?
Hitler.
Did you fuck her or not? No.
No, she was fat.
Oh, okay. So there's a
Wow,
correlation there.
Actually, no, I don't think it was that her name was Taylor. I think it was because she was fat. Never mind.
Alright,
And Taylor's profile pic here, she doesn't look like she's fat, so I don't think. Yeah.
Oh, so are you trying
Fat
to
chicks
go?
were the worst.
Cheers,
Are
you
you
guys.
trying? Are you trying to go for this, Taylor? John?
Well, to be fair, like, did you know those like girls like in like middle school and high school where they'd be all fat and like edgy and miserable, and they would like to be like pompous piece of shit, like oh god, like they like kind of being like smartasses and shit, and it's like oh yeah, like trying to make up for being a fat fuck.
They're
God, I'm
called
being an
goths.
asshole.
They're called goths.
Yeah, a lot of them were goths, some of them weren't.
Gene, you have a weird thing you do where
Right.
You use a very subjective experience, and you act like it's like I experienced. I guess one girl like
Chab,
that.
I'm
You
well
experienced
aware
a bunch
that-
of girls like that.
I'm goofing off.
No, you're not. Prove it. Show us your anus hole. You want to see his anus hole, Drunken Crow?
Yeah, do it. Do it. Come on.
Show us your anus holes, Gene.
Prove you're not gay.
Yeah, prove you're not.
I met this one guy named SHABISKY on the internet, and he was like a dumb fuck. So I just kind of associate people being named Shab on the internet with like being dumb fucks.
Dude, there was a stupid motherfucker in the tap chat earlier who was trying to be like
SHABISKY?
like he was trying to act like I'm stupid for not knowing some trivial shit, and I told him off.
Was it Skep?
No, it was somebody named like Daniel, and I'm
Oh.
like, Daniel, you need to learn how to stop being a stupid bitch. It was so awesome, right, Drunken Crow? You were there.
I was not there.
Oh, wow, fuck you. Wow, what a piece of shit. Can you believe this, Taylor? Everyone's turned against me, Taylor. Especially Drunken Crow.
Taylor, 99% of Americans got a little weight.
Should I just fucking shave the rest of this? Like, all of it?
No, because
Just-
then everyone will think, like, when you have a little bit of facial hair, people, like, don't immediately assume you're a skinhead, but once you get rid of all the hair, people are like, yep, Nazi.
Yep, he's a racist piece
How
of
can
shit.
you not see that he is a Nazi?
Well, I want to have, like, something to be like, hey, I know John Morgan. And they're just like, Kyle! And I don't know.
Good thing you got Chrome Key there, because if you didn't, like, yeah.
I don't.
Chab stream would be taken down.
You smell bad, Gene.
We should watch How Honey I'm Home for, like, the patrons and stuff.
Oh, shit, you did want... What movie were you wanting to watch, John?
It's too late
Well,
for a
tonight.
movie now.
Yeah,
I mean, he
Shep
could do it if
sucks.
he wants. Anytime Jane wants, he can go into the Think Dumpster Discord and host a movie.
Well, between three of us, I mean, what the fuck?
Alright, I want to watch The Land Before Time 3.
I would fucking watch that. I'm gonna...
The
Say
Land
anything.
Before Time 3. The first Land Before Time was, like, directed by, like, Don Bluth. And he's, like, one of the great animators. So the guy who was behind it was the same dude who did American Tail and All Dogs Go to Heaven and The Secret of Nim and stuff. But yeah, all the sequels, like they made 1,000,001 straight-to-video sequels. And I remember they would air them on Cartoon Network all the time, and they were fucking terrible.
You're terrible.
And he did Don Bluth did Iron Giant and like Anastasia.
Ooh.
Yeah. But like Land Before Time, that was a good children's film. It didn't like I like how like
Children's film.
like in Bandy where Bandy's mom died off screen. I like how in Land Before Time, like Littlefoot's mother died right in front of him, and she's like, "Oh, dear Littlefoot, do you remember the way to Great Valley?" And he's all like, "Why do I have to know? You're gonna be with me." She's like, "I'll be with you." It's like, God, remember when kids' films would just kill the parents in front of the kids? Get them to like deal with the concept of death, and the parents probably not coming back.
That's some gangster shit right
Yeah.
there.
And then like
Yeah.
at the end, like the Great Valley was supposed to be like a metaphor or like an allegory to heaven.
I don't like this
Like
whole
it's the
metaphor
land
thing.
before time, and like the things are changing. All the tectonic plates are shifting, and their species, their kind, they're kind of like going away with time and everything, and they're going to go to the Great Valley where they spend the rest of their days before they age and die out and go extinct.
You're
and
kind.
there you go.
Gene.
God, isn't that very uplifting?
No,
Yeah.
see that's why I hate the fucking like John, what are we? No, we're millennials.
Have a good time at work, Taylor. What? What?
No, I'm just like trying to like sort out like fucking Gen Z, millennials, fucking Gen X, whatever the fuck. No, we were fucking traumatized as kids for like Disney Channel movies or like everything like that.
No, Gen X, they were traumatized, and like the Boomers, they were the ones that grew up with like watching like Pinocchio and Land Before Time and stuff. So they were traumatized because of how dark and depressing kids' films were. We were traumatized watching those cheesy Disney Channel movies, which were like as fucking corny as possible. So like the cringe fucking traumatized us with those. What were some of the Disney Channel movies?
The Brave Little Toaster.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't a Disney Channel movie.
No, but it was traumatizing.
Yeah, but like the Cheetah Girls and shit like that, they were like Disney
Ew.
Channel. Brave Little Toaster, that movie was fucked up. I remember like when the AC unit like had a meltdown and he actually fucking died. He like just blew up. And it's just like, and then there's the nightmare that the toaster had with the clown.
You're lying.
And then dude, that movie, we gotta watch that film. That movie was really fucking dark. And then there's the musical number at the end when they're at the junkyard and all the other cars, like the song Worthless, they're all singing about how they're gonna die and everything, and they're...
I was
Dude.
probably about fucking 9 when I fucking watched that, and I mean, I survived my parents going through a divorce. And that was fucking horrible. But
Damn.
that
helped you prep for the trauma of the divorce.
No, that trauma in that movie was even worse.
Yeah, Gene, you stupid bitch. Here, I got more.
That's one of those films that like you watch it as an adult and you're like, holy shit. I can't believe this. Like they made this for kids.
Turn your camera on, Gene.
I don't feel like it.
I got mine on, motherfucker, and I got my head shaved.
Yeah, I want to see you, Gene.
I don't feel like it.
Wow, what a jerk. Gene's so rude. He doesn't even care about us.
You're right, I don't. Caring for other people sucks.
Wow.
See, everyone likes to masturbate to me and stuff, so like that's why I don't want to come on. I think that's kind of weird.
Not everyone.
Yeah, only Young Mind and
Yeah.
me and Drunken and Billy Boy Blue and Skabibi and Taylor and just about everybody else watching, but not everyone. Gene, God, stop generalizing.
I guarantee you, Raisin is gonna be the outlier.
She's gonna be masturbating to Gene so fucking hard.
You think she's the outlier?
I think Raisin's gonna be, flicking her bean to me than you.
Oh damn, Gene! You just got told.
Wait, what happened?
He said that she gonna be flicking her bean to him rather than you. You paying attention, Gene? Do you even know what
Oh, I
science
thought you were.
is?
Well, I thought you said Dan, like somebody in the chat or whatever.
No, I'm talking about this conversation that I'm talking about right now because we're talking about it. God, Gene. Here, cheers, you guys. Think I look cute tonight, Gene?
Nah.
Yeah? Thanks, Gene.
Oh, you're very flattering, Gene. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, Gene.
That's ugly as fuck. The only people who jerk off the shab are people that have like ugly, like deformed mutant kind of fetishes.
Why,
Stop
Gene?
Stop describing yourself, Gene. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
Gene. Stop describing yourself. Ugh.
I do need to re-dye my beard.
Yeah,
Where to
diet
go to.
rainbow.
Danny said green and blue. So
Don't
it
listen
might
to
be-
her. She's a woman. Women don't
Might
know
be-
shit.
That is true.
Can you agree
I
with
can't
that,
handle being
Gene?
around these bigots.
Whoa.
Do you remember on like my stream where like that one random person came in and they talked about how this is the most like racist, sexist, homophobic stream ever?
It's because I was there.
Yeah, exactly.
I do a good job. You could say I do the best job. I think I'm gonna end this stream soon, guys.
Well, hurry up, pick color, because I'm gonna do like one side. Red, green, blue. I'll do even yellow. Come on.
I think you should do black, white, and blue.
I
Or
can't
black, white, and red because that's the color of the Confederate flag.
Oh yeah, that seems.
Just do a little Confederate flag for
Yeah,
your,
I'll put stars in my beard. Yeah.
yeah.
Do blue.
Did you know the Civil War wasn't about slavery? Did you know that?
It was about tacos.
Nobody knows that. It was really about tacos this whole time.
It was really about like disagreements between the North and the South
Yeah, about tacos.
about slavery, but it wasn't really
About
slavery.
whether soft tacos are really still tacos. That was the disagreement. Like the South was like, no, it's not real tacos, and the North is like, no, it's just a soft taco. It's still a
I
taco.
actually like when people say that it's about like how like the 1% that owned all the slaves, like all the aristocrats and stuff that owned all the like cotton fields and so forth, and they made a lot of profit off of not having to pay their workers. Those aristocrats lobbied all the states in the South because that's where all the plantations were, because they didn't like that all their free labor was going to be taken away. So it was all the wealthy elites driving war for their own benefit. But I heard that those people that claim that don't know what they're talking about.
No, you don't know what you're talking about. It was about tacos. Soft shell.
Yeah,
hard
stupid
shell.
bitch. All right, here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna do another $50 goal. If we can hit this goal, I'm gonna keep streaming for just a
Oh my
little
God.
bit. I'm gonna keep streaming for just a bit longer.
Fucking e-begging, greedy
I'm
piece
trying
of shit.
to raise money for the trip, Gene.
Oh, yeah,
Stop
okay.
being so
I
judged.
think we all know where the money's going to go.
Yeah, my anus hole.
Blue moon or soft shell.
No, I already have lots of Blue Moon and Heineken. I told you guys. I have more than enough.
Shab's asking people to give him money for like a trip and all these leisure activities, and he's really going to be spending it on like bills and taxes and stuff.
I'll spend it on your mom's anus hole.
God.
Shit's worth it.
Shab and his dishonesty.
John, what do you got figured out for the pedestrian podcast?
He doesn't have anything figured out, this dumb bitch.
I haven't worked on it yet for this week.
Yeah,
I think
see?
I might do a PowerPoint episode this week because we haven't done one in a while. And I'm going to do it about slavery.
You're gay.
Wait, what kind of slavery? In which era?
Maybe that would be fun to do an episode about all the different slaves in the different parts of the world throughout history.
That'd be stinky.
Yeah. Did you know that all of the like 8 wonders of the world, all of them were built by slaves to some extent.
No, false.
No, it's not.
The
Your mom's false.
she could be. I could be a ghost right now with my mom's fault.
She has false teeth.
Well, yeah, probably. No, but the pyramids were not built by.
Well, no,
Hebrew
like I've heard
slaves.
people say that slaves worked on it. Like they don't know if they
No.
were Hebrew slaves or not.
No,
but it was.
they were not slaves whatsoever. They were paid in beer, in bread, and there are
Yeah, in the same
actual-
way U.S. slaves on the plantations were paid in food because they were provided with food.
Yeah, what the fuck, Drunken Crow?
No,
Yeah,
because
slaves usually are paid in food, so the slaves don't die.
No, they were seasonal workers in the area of the Egyptian Empire. They were seasonal workers, and they were paid in bread, beer, and
They had workers, like what you said, who weren't slaves, but they were also slaves and like prisoners, and they had different laborers that worked on them. And there were different pyramids built in different periods.
Okay.
So
Okay, fine. I'm not gonna argue this, but it wasn't Hebrew fucking like slaves like the Bible says.
like like what
I
you're
will say it wasn't that.
what
to
you're
a point.
saying, like I have come across information that's like related to what you're saying, and usually like what they're discussing is how it relates to the Bible and so forth, and a lot of it is they don't know 100%. Like
No, they
which people
straight
worked
up
on it.
know 100% that it was not.
How do they know 100%? Like
Excavations around the
Yeah,
pyramids.
excrement, Gene.
yeah, but they know that people worked on them. They can't really know. They can know like maybe what the people wore, what tools they used, and they might know what tools are associated with what.
Okay,
but they
so
don't-
if religious people die, and they just like nothing, we bury them, nothing.
yeah, but I mean,
we dig them up, nothing.
knowing 100% like what like certain people like what tasks they did, like you need writing and documentation to know that.
We dig up a pharaoh and we get all this stuff. We know that's a pharaoh. We dig up this one random person, and we have evidence that he worked on the pyramid.
Lies.
Or like
They can know things like
Saqqara.
based on excavations. They can know that like okay, like there's probably around this population based on the findings. They can know that certain tools that were found in this area that were used to work on this project. But like if they find some skeletal remains that aren't really buried with anything, they can't really know 100% what exactly
Lies,
like the
Shane.
livelihood or what kind of occupation that
Lies.
particular like fossil like that particular person had.
Lies.
They can know based on what other like tools and artifacts that are found within the region that like the general like they could say that hey, lots of these tools are found, so there's definitely probably this percentage of people that work that kind of job based on those kind of tools. But it's like in the end, knowing exactly whether the people were forced laborers or not, it's hard to find exact metrics on that. And
Okay,
they had written.
You're saying forced laborers again. Well, the only source is the Bible.
Well, that's not the only source. They have like the the hieroglyphics and everything, and
So,
they do show images of like people with whips and so forth, but they depict slavery.
Are those people Jewish?
Well, yeah, that's something we don't know, but we
Okay,
do.
so
we can. There is. there is notable evidence that slave labor.
All right, shut up, Jane. Shut your fucking mouth. You're wrong.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know what you're talking about. But I'm gonna.
John, I will talk. I can and will talk to you about this if you want to.
Yeah, Shab's too busy being a clown. He doesn't like talking about like stuff that
We've
you
been
might have
streaming
like,
for
taught in
3.5
school.
hours. Stream?
Yeah, because of you.
Whatever, prove it. Alright, I'm gonna end this stream now. Thank you guys for the support on the stream. Peace the fuck out.
You all
Well, my
suck.
dick fit.
Except for Skeppy J, because Skeppy J was like supporting